Hello everyone, guest designer Mark Smith here with some amazing news. I'm very excited about this. On Wednesday the 1st of November it's going to be Mark Smith Day. So everything that Mark Smith loves about Jewellery Maker and its products will be showcased throughout the day. So in the morning show I'll be on with presenter Carol and we're going to have a chip and nugget bonanza. One of the kits, in fact, just to let you in on a little secret, is going to have 10 meters in length of chips and nuggets with a bit of wire thrown in and the most amazing diamond kit as well. And then in the afternoon from 1 till 6 we're going to be joined by presenter Becky and we're going to be talking about paracord and wire macrame, which I haven't done wire macrame for so long. I'm really excited about it. And then in the evening, presenter Zena and I will be focusing on Swarovski and seed beads, another massive love of mine. So hope you can join me and the amazing presenters on Wednesday the 1st of November for Mark Smith Day.
Welcome everyone again to a mid-show meeting. Right, birthdays. We're talking about all of the ideas that everyone came up with and things we want to do. So I just want you to pick out some of your favourites.
Sheena's idea, I absolutely loved that. Wall of Fame, mid-show, different categories. Boom!
Love that idea.
Yeah, well, Alda really wanted to have brand new sterling silver.
Right folks, brand new, got that down.
Sonia would like bigger bundles for lower prices.
Massive bundles, big discounts, no problem. And just before we go through any others, does anyone actually think we should do some of our own work? You know, come up with our own ideas instead of stealing everyone else's?
No.
All right, okay. Join us
With Mark.
On Wednesday the 1st of November.
Between 1 and 6.
for the mid-show.
Evening, how are we? Welcome to the Late Show. Gorgeous to have your company, where tonight we celebrate all things mythical. I felt the need to share with the team earlier on today that I actually thought that a narwhal was a mythical creature. Up until about 6 weeks ago. And my husband went, no, that's a real creature. I was like, really? Are you sure it's not something from Harry Potter? He was like, no, it's an actual real. I was like, okay. So we have got some gorgeous mythical creatures for you tonight. We've got the gorgeous mythical Katie Reed with us tonight. You have been working on, and we did give everybody a little sneak hint last night, didn't we? Unicorns and fairies today.
Yeah.
And there is so much.
There is a lot.
There is so much. You have worked your little cottons off, you have. Okay, so we have got 2 amazing kits tonight. However, they are available in sort of many, well, certainly the fairies kit is available in many different colourways. So fairy charms, pearls, beautiful Swarovskis, and a whole host of sparkle coming your way. And then the unicorn kit. I've got to say, the colours working with, and you were talking last night about the pearl coloured wire.
Yeah.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It's absolutely fantastic.
It is really, really lovely. So there are your beautiful seed beads, there are your druzies, and they are, I mean, drusies look as if they are literally sprinkled with Tinkerbell dust anyway, don't they? Especially the way that we've coated them with that titanium coating and brought that kind of...
Stunning.
Yeah, they are really, really good. So we've got a whole host of drusies coming away and some beautiful wire work and lots of different ways of working with wire. That's what I love, what you've done with this kit. So we've got gizmoed wire coming up for you. The lilac wire is gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah,
I've
never seen it before, and it is just stunning. It is lovely.
And that's just one of them. That's just one. Katie's got so many different ways of incorporating you, and they're everywhere at the minute. Not literally everywhere, because obviously they're a mythical creature, but they are everywhere. T-shirts, bedding, wallpapers, cuddly toys, printed
I think they're
onto...
going to be the #1 Christmas selling thing. I think it was on the news a couple of weeks. Yeah, unicorns is like the #1 selling item for Christmas this year.
A specific type of unicorn,
No,
or just generic unicorns?
Just unicorns.
We are on the button.
Oh yeah.
So we've got unicorns and fairies for you tonight, but also, I know that Becky kind of showed this off for you tonight. This is, bees are obviously, they are not mythical creatures. However, I've got to say that this bracelet, as a charm bracelet, is absolutely incredible. You've got your bee charms plus 100 solid sterling silver jump rings coming your way. Now, all of this is available for you to pre-order now. There's only 98 available. Now, what do you get in that pack? You're getting all, not just one of those gorgeous bee charms. You are getting your little busy bees, and they are very, very pretty. It's got to be said. So we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little busy bees and 100 solid sterling silver jump rings. Now, just looking at it like that, doesn't that bracelet look as if you've just walked into Links of London and gone, thank you ever so much, here's lots of money for it, and then it does absolutely look like a Links of London bracelet. Now, what Emily, lovely Emily in the office, has done for us, she has popped all of those 100 jump rings and your busy bee charms onto a length of our chain from our findings kit, along with a T-bar clasp, and voila! Bob's your uncle and Bunny's your aunt, quite frankly. You've got a gorgeous charm bracelet. So that is available for pre-order now. Also, okay, so I keep saying this, and I'm going to say it again. Swarovski do it, and they do it well. They do. You've got to give credit where it's due. And tonight, you are going to get the chance to own these 2 brand new Swarovski charms. Now, you will notice straight away, we've got the Shooting Star charm and the Moonlight Magic charm. Now, the Moonlight Magic with the strand of agate is coming up for you as a bundle within this hour. The shell pearls with the shooting star, that's coming up for you in the 7 o'clock hour, about 7:45. I cannot tell you how excited I am about being able to bring you these. They are beautifully designed, it has to be said, and they are encrusted with your Swarovskis. They really, really are beautifully, beautifully made. They are coming up for you, as I said, 1 in this hour. You can pre-order them now. So you could get hold of the Moonlight if you want to. There's not a huge quantity. 94 and 71 respectively coming up for you tonight. 94 of the black agates and 71 of the white shell and the shooting star. Those charms normally, on their own, are normally well over £15 in their own right. Well over. So lots and lots. So in this hour, we've got the solid sterling silver bees and, of course, your jumping ring, already allocating on the web, already allocating on those phone lines. Well done. And look at this. I tell you what, the run up to Christmas is looking gorgeous with that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Let's delve into box number 19 to kick off the show tonight. And all of our black, black velvet mats taken up all alongside here with absolutely everything that is in the show tonight. I do hope you're really, really well. We hope that you are absolutely fabulous. We hope that you've had a fantastic Tuesday. And we're looking forward to having your company here with us tonight. 3 yellow gold on top of solid sterling silver charms coming your way. We have a large, and then we have a medium, and then we have a baby one. They are very, very beautiful. They are incredibly lustrous. I'm going to show, they're all identical apart from the size. You get a 10 mil, which is the smallest. You get an 11, which is the medium. And then you get a 12 millimeter, which is, of course, the large one that I've got here. Now, every millimeter of this is saturated in your 18 karat gold. You've got a beautiful high sheen finish, straight down on price for you tonight. Again, a really beautiful charm to work with any of your gold overlay chains and in many, 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 many different types of pieces of jewellery. All there for you for $7.95. All 3 of them there for you at $7.95. And they have got that really buttery yellow colour, haven't they, as well? It's not a brassy colour. It's not an over-the-top colour. Works at about £2.65 each. Works at about £2.65 each, which is a really good value when you think about the fact that they are a solid sterling silver charm. And I'm just going to grab that by the tweed so you can just see the full. If you just had that hanging on a chain, little jaunty angle like that, very high end, isn't it? It's lovely. Yeah. I love the finish on it. The sheen and that polish is lovely. $7.95 on your screen. Please do make sure that you are checking it in and checking out. Of course, we've got collected in Staffordshire. You are getting all 3, I hasten to add, for the price that is on your screen. So again, when you are thinking about gift ideas, if it's just you that you make jewellery for, then you know what? These are going to look absolutely beautiful just for you. But also thinking about making your jewellery and then selling it on or gifting it, absolute bargain. Well done, well done. We met? Yeah, of course we can. These are a lovely colour, really lovely colour. Have a look at these. Really, it's almost like a silvery purple blue. It's gorgeous. It's not a deep peacock colour, is it?
No, mermaidial.
Very much. Yeah, it goes very much with the kind of colour theme for tonight, with everything to do with sort of mythical and mystic, doesn't it? Really gorgeous. These are, well, it says peacock freshwater cultured pearls, and they are definitely a more silver turquoise blue than they are the deep peacock colour. And they're 3x4 to 3x5 mil on the strand, 34 centimetre strand, all genuine. All freshwater cultured pearls, every single one of them from the freshwater pearl farms of China, of course. You've got the pearlescence that's natural. You've got the amazing radiance off of each of these. You know, they're not the biggest pearls that we do. We have done some really sizable Barocco pearls. But what you've got is that beautiful pearlescence, even though they're smaller. And you've also got an under £4 price point on your screen, which is amazing. Just saying. See, it is one of those prices where you do need a little bit of a guffaw, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
At that. Because it is, you know, it's a real, genuine gemstone. Beautiful strand.
It's crazy. I mean, I've just been having a look around the high street today as I was coming in, and
yeah,
faux is a lot more than that.
Well, absolutely. You know, and I'm going to just say, we've got Swarovski's coming up tonight. We've got seed beads coming up tonight. We've got crystals for you tonight, which will set you back more than a real strand of pearls. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? £3.95 on your screen. Hi Sharon, hi Nicola, hi Joy. Hello Collects in Northamptonshire. Hello Susanna, Nigel, Kay in Cardiff, Sandra in Bedfordshire. Thank you for multi-buying. You're amazing. Well done indeed. It's again, thinking about how you're going to be able to incorporate these. They are very workable and usable sizes. They're not too bold and sort of in your face. They're a really subtle, beautiful size. Hold those lines. Well done. Speaking of bold, crikey, these are a big size.
Ooh. They
really
say
are.
hello, don't
yeah, they do indeed. This is your chance to, and let's just show you. Gosh, that's wow. That is a wow. I'm just going to just tilt this out of the light. This is an entire strand of golden obsidian. And it literally looks as if the sands of time are trying to pour through this gemstone. I'm going to just tilt it away and then tilt it towards you down the camera lens. So as you can see, the light at the moment, wait until you see, look at it, these gorgeous cascade of golden sand.
Fantastic.
Seems to just pour through that gemstone. Can you see? I'm going to keep rotating it because as the light, there it is. Can you see? It's almost like an orb of light just cascading over the surface, underlay. Look at that there. Now that is all phenomena. The phenomena, the iridescence, the fibres inside the gemstones catching the light. This one's particularly breathtaking actually, if you have a look at this. So it looks like a jet black gemstone with golden sands pouring through it.
I've got this strand.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's absolutely gorgeous. I've used that in some pendants, just some pendants.
Just
but
on
I've
its
also,
own?
yeah,
Or,
just well, a bit of wire work around it, just to showcase.
Yeah.
But I've left it so it's kinetic, so it still goes around. But I also like making miniatures, and I've just made a miniature wizard's room.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and it's one of these is one of his like crystal balls on his desk.
Fabulous. I'd love to see pictures of that.
Yeah.
So is it like, so you create almost sort of,
it's literally
as if it was
just
like a model?
Room. Yeah, I do everything all in miniature. So there's like his books, he's got all his rolled up manuscripts.
I love stuff like that.
So,
love it.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I need a crystal ball. And then I was like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to use.
And it has got that effect. Ironically, majority of the world's fully grown crystal balls, not miniatures, are made from goshenite, which is the mother of all the beryls, obviously. But I have to say, this gemstone, this has that phenomena that goshenite doesn't have, which is a bit of a wow factor, isn't it? Can you imagine what a large golden obsidian orb would look like?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. $10.95, it's all natural, it's all unenhanced. Comes to you from Jalisco in Mexico. It's created through rapidly cooling ancient volcanic lava. That's what your gorgeous obsidian. Loads of you, if I refer to Game of Thrones and you know about your gorgeous obsidian, your dragon glass, then you get the kind of idea. We're talking mythical. We're talking all things mythical, your beautiful, your dragon glass, your obsidian, right there for you, $10.95. Close in Gloucestershire, Sharon in West Yorkshire, anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. 14mm big rounds on a 38cm strand, well done. Don't forget to pre-order the bees, don't forget to pre-order the jump rings, don't forget to pre-order the Swarovski and the agate. You will not want to miss out on that. I am telling you right now, you will be, if you do your research and see what you'll be paying for just the charm elsewhere, you'll come running back, believe me. Okay, next one we're going to is, of course, really beautifully made chain. I've got to say, to be honest, all of our chains are fantastically made. A lot of them are Italian commissioned. A lot of them are made by our amazing team over in India, but who've been trained by our Italian team. And this is a particularly beautiful chain. It's 20 inches in length, which is, you know, I've got to say, on average, we get 16 inches, 17 inches, and probably 30 inches, more often than not, in our chains. So 20 inches, very, very appealing, and beautifully diamond cut. The sparkle factor is gorgeous. It is a really sparkly beauty. Gram weight of solid sterling silver that you're getting within this at 4.2 grams should be, could be, would be $16.95. No, not tonight on The Late Show. I'm going to give you an amazing deal on it. It's a complete finished chain, ready to wear, Bolt ring clasp, solid stunning silver, $8.95. I'm just going to take that up to the neckline as well so you get a chance just to see kind of lengthwise what you'd be looking at with this one. It's proper sparkly though. I mean, look at that. Even on its own, the standard of the solid stunning silver and the luster and that sparkle that you're getting from it really, really works. Standalone piece of jewellery as a gift, absolutely fantastic. If you were using it to house one of your beautiful own pendants, it would look fantastic as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Our pumpkin charm that we have for you, the kaput that we had for you last night. Now, we sold the kaput last night, the kind of Galilean morganite colour kaput. Katie's only gone and worn her own kaput today for it. It's lovely as well.
Thank you.
Really lovely. And you did say last night you'd set it very simply on chain, the little bit of the cerulean and a little bit of the Swarovski sparkle on there as well. But the kaput in the main is exposed, and it's a lovely length chain actually.
Yeah,
That's about 20 inches, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like 20 inches thereabout.
Yeah.
Good length chain there. $8.95. Sandra, well done indeed to you. Make sure you're checking out. Anonymous Collectors, you're there as well. Ready-made chain. If you're sat at home and you're thinking, that's not real silver at $8.95, try it. Try it. Good luck. Moving then on to... Okay, here at JM, we have been very, very lucky over the years because we've been able to bring you a massive variety of pearls, huge variety of pearls. And the Biwa pearls have a massive place in our hearts here at JM. This is an extraordinary elongated organic pearl. It's not, if you're brand new to us and you're only ever really experiencing your full pearls or your near full round pearls, then you'll look at this strand and you'll be like, really? These are pearls? Oh, come and see the radiance and the pearlescence of these and the colours. They're amazing. So inside the mollusk and the oyster, basically the nucleus that you pop that sort of irritant into to create the pearl in the first place, you could shape that. There are techniques now that you can shape the pearl. You could even create a square pearl. This is much more of a fluid, organic feeling of creating that beautiful pearl. You'll see that they're very, very similar in length and width, but they're not identical, not by a long shot, because of course all of those ripples that you get here, can you see? If I just show you that one, can you just see how they've all got the different sort of gorgeous moments of the nacre rippling over the surface? Look at that. Now again, unicorn colours.
Yeah.
Mermaid colours coming through there.
Definitely.
We're back to those gorgeous mythical colours again, aren't we? Beautiful stuff.
That's a really long strand as well, isn't it?
$20.95 at the moment. It's easier probably to ask you what colours you can't see, because there's definitely turquoises, there's beautiful purples, there's definitely magentas, there's amazing turquoise and neon greens, pinks, golds, all the way down to $60.95. And as Katie was just saying, that is a long strand and it's jam-packed. There's not a millimetre of that strand that does not contain a Biwa pearl. 38 centimetre strand, 9 by 6, 26 by 9, $16.95. All organic, all genuine. There's a little bit of help along with the colour, but other than that, what you've got is gorgeous, isn't it? And they make beautiful tassels and fringes on and they make amazing sort of almost like sunflower style petals as well. There's so many different ways in working with these, isn't it? Absolutely. One of those, I have to say, that one in particular, as a unicorn horn, it would be kind of perfect, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's plenty there. I mean, you could have them if you had your craft fair, and you could just wrap those up and have them on the key ring.
Yeah.
You know, a good luck unicorn horn for you.
Definitely love that idea. Really, really nice. You get so many gorgeous colours. $16.95. Hi Jackie, hi Sandra, hi Patricia, hi Anonymous Collectors. Please do stay where you are. Those who are on the phone line to hold the lines. Well done. I'm going to pop that back in his little box. As we move on to Oh, these, do you know what? These are, I saw these in the schedule for tonight. I'm just going to get them to sit on the strand. But have a look at these bars. They are fab.
Oh, wow.
Aren't they lovely?
Yeah.
Tiger's Eye quartz, super glossy. Really, really glossy. Beautiful tones coming through here, sort of coffee tones, mahoganies, golds. I'll just rotate the strand round as well. So you can see, and then the thickness of them is really important as well, because it's that gorgeous, deep, deep, rectangular, almost sort of slab, I guess. They've got the most amazing Titania. That one in particular is so eye-catching. You can almost see the different layers of the quartz building and building and building throughout this very unusual shape. We don't normally see the shape like that. There is so much on this strand. I'm just looking, what are they, 5 millimeters in width. You've got a 38 centimetre strand, so you've got at least, what, 70 plus on this strand, at least.
I've never seen this cut before.
I haven't seen it in there.
Like having them in the graduated bars, but this
We've had the Abalone graduated bars and the Shell graduated bars, haven't we? That's with this. I think there's been quite a few other gemstones, but to see that, $9.95. Now they're top drilled, Katie, but that doesn't. You know, we can still work with that top drill and that beautiful elongation, can't we? In so many different ways. We don't necessarily have to use the drill hole either, do we? We could, prong set that easily.
Oh, definitely, absolutely. You can sort of prong set it or have it in the ring, or actually I would probably even try and do a little bit of a wire work around it, and then you could have them as cufflinks.
Oh,
just
nice. Do you know what? Actually, looking at the size of that, that would be lovely in a cufflink. How neat and elegant, and almost. And I think my other half would love these in a because it's that kind of James Bond dashboard, you know, the car.
Yes, yeah.
You know, that beautiful sort of walnut dash that you get in an old sort of E60.
Yeah.
Oh, in a Jag. Oh.
My dad used to have an Austin Allegro.
Did he?
And it was all walnut.
But they were, you know, my parents had an MG Roadster and had the most amazing walnut dash. It was, but you associate that with kind of your James Bond, your deluxe kind of old school sports cars. Yes, you'd quite like those. $9.95 on your screen. Amazing price, isn't it? Look how much you're getting on there as well. Hold those lines. Well done. Well done. Okay. It is time to bring you the first Swarovski charm and black agate bundle. Okay, so you get the one Swarovski sparkling charm and the strand of black agate. Now, Tom, sweetheart, can you just remind me quantity-wise? 94? We had 94. It's been available for pre-order and you have already been loving this. We had 94. We don't have 94 left. If you want to own it, you're going to have to be very, very quick. Agate and Swarovski charm up next. This is a very beautifully made charm. You've got to give them credit where it's due. So you have, and you'll see, because I'm going to show you, down the camera lens, I want you to have a look just here. Just popped it through the tweezers. And you can just see on the surround, it says Swarovski crystal. Okay, so you've got Swarovski branding at the top, crystal engraved at the bottom on that side profile. You've then got, and it has to be said, some wonderfully placed Swarovskis. This is your moonlight charm. And I'll just show you the drill holes you can see there, because oh my gosh, it is so sparkly. Oh my gosh, did you just see that? Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to measure the actual drill hole size, okay? Because I think that's very, very important. Having made charm bracelets and charms for 5 years, I reckon that is that's a 4.5 diameter, 4.5 millimeter diameter. So if you have Karma charms, it isn't going to work because you need a 6 mil. Charm. It is quite spectacular. It's got to be said. Now you get the Moonlight Magic Swarovski charm, brand new, and then you also get a strand of black agate, an entire strand, 38 centimeters in length, beautiful 8 mils, and they're faceted. So you can see against my black top, because the agates are faceted, the sparkle is fantastic. So what we've done here is we've mixed our mediums. So you've got your genuine gemstones mixing with your Swarovski. Now what I am going to do, I'm going to remove the shell pearl bracelet just for a second, because that's coming up next in the next hour. And I'm just going to show you what Emily has made for us. Very simply, very easily. Okay, so Swarovski placed with the black agates onto our reel of jewellery elastic. Now Tom, do we have any jewellery elastic in stock? Thank you, my lovely. We'll have a look and see if we've got any of our jewellery elastic in stock. Now, if you're brand new to us and you've never, ever, ever bought with us before, because you're going to be spending over $4.95 on a strand of real Brazilian jet black agate and a real, authentic, official Swarovski charm, you are going to get your starter pack from us. And in your starter pack is everything that you need to make this bracelet. And more, believe me. So you could make some earrings from what is in here. So you've got a findings pack in here, you've got jewellery elastic, you've got pliers, you've got your project cards, for example. It's going to show you exactly how, of course, you go through making all of that. We've got, is that monofilament? Yes, a monofilament beading thread, jewellery elastic. You've got your findings pack, your DVD, you've got pliers in there, and so much more that you need to make this piece of jewellery. There's the pliers, just somebody's taken them out the box. There's your pliers. So you get those for free as well from us. Okay, so you get all of that. Fantastic. You will be able to make this with ease. It's probably the easiest piece of jewellery to make, isn't it? A simple stretchy.
Yes, it is.
And probably the fastest return if you were going to sell it.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
I think it looks so expensive. Now, bearing in mind, okay, so I was involved with making charms and designing charms for 5 years for Gemporia, and I stand by what before I even got involved with charms over there, I stand by it. Still to this day, they were some of the best value charms with genuine gemstones and enamelling that you could get anywhere. I still stand by that. But we wouldn't have been able to make anything like this with real gemstones and get that sparkle and get that value. If something like this in real gemstones would have set you back a minimum, one of them, a minimum of $29.99 and above, which is still great, and it would have been in solid sterling silver. Now this is your chance to get your Swarovski and your black agate. Now, did you know that you would pay way more than £15 for just the charm itself elsewhere? Plus then you are getting the agate for under £20. How much would you sell that as a bracelet for, Katie?
Oh, you could easily sell it for about £35–40
Easily.
and some.
Because I was thinking, you know, just a charm bracelet at Thomas Sabo with sort of your black agates, you're looking at around about $34.99.
Yeah, I was. I fact, I was looking in the high street the other day when I was in Birmingham, and I think I was looking in that very shop, and they have some very similar, and they were
Ka-ching! Yeah.
sort of towards the three figures.
The 3 figures. Yeah, and that's okay because it's a brand. But what's lovely is Swarovski's a brand, and you can buy it through us here at Jewellery Maker. Hi Sandra, hi Catherine, hi Andrea, hi John and Jana, hi Richard, hi Delia and Emma. Hello collectors in Lincolnshire, Sue in Berkshire. Who are you making this for as a Christmas gift? Because it doesn't look handmade.
No.
It doesn't look homemade. It looks bought from your big designer store. It does.
Yeah. Pop it in a nice organza bag or some of the nice packaging that we have
absolutely.
here.
Some of those gift bags that we have, like we do, like an ecru. It's like a cream and black with a jute. No, it's not a jute. A black bow on it, but it looks as if it's sort of walked out of Joe Malone. The packaging does, and you know, you put something. It just feels and looks so expensive, doesn't it?
I think I would be tempted if I was at home to buy 5 of these.
Put them
in my shop.
But do you know what I mean? For Christmas, it's just so easy, isn't it? You know, your sister doesn't think even, and I have to say, you know, we have to take this into consideration. Would you be able to buy a real agate charm bracelet with a Swarovski charm elsewhere, or would it be Swarovski with an imitation bead rather than your real agate? I think that for under £20 to be able to put that together with a little bit of jewellery elastic and have black agate left over, I think it's going to be amazing. Let me just wrap this round the wrist. I reckon you could get 2 stretchies out of this if you were around about a 7-inch wrist. 2 stretchies out of that, stack them together. That looks like an expensive Christmas present to me.
Or his and hers.
Absolutely,
one with sparkle and one without.
Absolutely. Stacked together, which is incredibly fashionable. Amanda, Tina, Shelley, Catherine, Angela, collectors in Tyne Weir, Melanie and Glamorgan, Sandra, well done, Ali, Suzette, Neela, Margaret, Denise, collectors in Yorkshire, Nicolette in Surrey, Anonymous. You're all there. You do need to take the next step and check out. The value for money is fat. Brand new Swarovski charm, and it is pretty, really pretty. So sparkly. The colours are incredibly complementary. There's a little bit what looks like Aurora Borealis with a little hint of the sort of the moonlight, and then the black diamond Swarovski, which has, well, every time we have the black diamond colour Swarovski, it kind of is on and gone, on and gone. Well done. Now, for those of you waiting for the shooting star, let me show you the shooting star charm just on its own. And if you haven't fallen in love with it, you will do now. It is fabulous. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely fab? Absolutely adore it. Blue zircon colour sparkle with a shooting star of golden shadow. You can't go wrong really, can you? Plus, in that bundle, you've got your white shell pearls. All coming up for you in the 8 o'clock hour. Looking forward very much to that. Oh, sorry, 7 o'clock hour. Can I show you some busy bees? All coming your way. You're looking for, without a doubt, you are looking for an amazing price. You are going to get 100 jump rings, all solid sterling silver, and you are going to get all those solid sterling silver bees as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Looking for, I cannot wait to bring you that, that beautiful charm. Right, let's crack on for you. Squeeze some more in. Now we're talking about those mermaid, as in, you know, we're talking mythical creatures today. We've had dragons, of course, already. We've got unicorns, we've got fairies a little later on for you. Have a look at these. Now, when we look at sort of the mermaid colours and almost this scale pattern, this is faceted rondelle lapis lazuli. Then we've applied titanium to the surface of it. Can you see how the titanium picks up the facets on the rondelle and almost behaves almost in a scale? Oh, look at that. It is definitely mermaid tail-esque, isn't it?
Yeah, these are right. These are right up my street.
These are right up my street.
I love these.
They are fabulous, aren't they?
I've got these in the amethyst.
Okay.
Coated like this, and I want to use them with lapis lazuli, with labradorite and shibori.
Yeah, lovely.
To create a really nice, mystical type.
Definitely.
Cuff, but these are
They are so striking, aren't they? They really, really are. You've got a graduation 5x2 to 10x5, an under £10 price point, 17 centimetres of quite exceptional lapis. And of course, then when you say, that's the thing about it. What I love is that it's not the entire lapis that's coated in it. It's just like segments of it, so it just gives you a hint of the mystic.
These would make great like if you did a wirework dragon's egg.
Oh yeah.
And had these.
Yeah, they would.
Interspersed in between the wirework.
They are beautiful.
I'm working for free again tonight then.
This is the thing. Did you just honestly, when you just see the huge bags of kits and everything else that you guys take home with you in your orders you take home, it's like hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Literally dragging the warehouse home with them. £7.95 for Irene and Sandra and Carolyn and Vivian. Anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. Do make sure that you are checking out. Absolutely gorgeous. Looking forward to seeing what you're making with those on the Wall of Fame as well. Do make sure that you are posting your photos. They are gorge. Love those. Really love those. Moving on then to probably the biggest size rubies you're going to get a chance to see here. Massive carat weight. Well over 100 carats. Now, would we call these nuggets?
No,
absolutely not. We will call these tumbles, and absolutely as they should be. Now, for those of you who sat at home going, what does a tumble mean? Why is it called a tumble? Basically because all we're doing is just taking off the rough edges. It's literally popped into a tumbler and those edges are taken off. All those rough edges, they're just literally just smoothed into shape. So it's like almost like a smooth pebble. Almost as if the waves of the shore are sort of rushing over them for millions and millions of years and creating that smooth surface like you would with a pebble. They are probably the biggest rubies that you are going to have unless you've won the lottery. 140 carats of graduated tumbled rubies, 10x8 to 17x12. So that's a 1.7 centimetre in length ruby. That's a big ruby. They're all unenhanced, they're all natural. They come to you from Africa. Shoulda, woulda, coulda at $20.95. Absolutely not stopping there. A really deep cherry colour. Massive sizes, absolutely gigantic. Centre drilled, slightly graduated, $14.95. That works out at about 11 pence per carat. It's good, isn't it?
That's just rings. You've got rings
without
there.
a doubt. There's so many. There's even the sort of, a few rings and a couple of pairs of earrings going through there with the smaller ones at the end of the strand. But there are some really beautiful big moments of the Corundum family on this strand. Probably bigger than you're used to seeing. You're probably not seeing this sort of size. It's like looking at a big rough ruby which has just been smoothed. So that it's comfortable to wear. And wearing ruby like that.
See, I mean, I do like my sparkly.
You do like your
gems.
sparkly sparkles.
And, with clarity and things. But I also like to have them with a bit of texture and kind of like you've just gone.
Yeah, absolutely. Sifting through the gravel at the base of the riverbed in Africa and, sifting through all of the pebbles that are real pebbles and that are sort of the limestone at the base of the riverbed. And then all of a sudden going, what's this red pebble? What's this way? And again, taking all those edges off means that it's smooth, means that it's tactile and it's unenhanced. There's no Fisher filling here. Nothing at all. $14.95 on your screen. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. It is time for your gorgeous star buy. Now we've got Busy Bees and 100 gorgeous solid sterling silver jump rings coming your way. I hope you're ready for it. The price is amazing. They are very beautifully made bees, it's got to be said. They really, really are. They are probably some of the best ones that I've seen. Very, very high-end finish. So you've got a Links of London look here, you've got a Pandora look here, and you've got a Wright and Teague look here. So when you're kind of looking at charms, it is important to kind of look at who's designing those sort of really high-end looks. And those are three. You know, your Pandora, it is a high street charm jewellers. It's high-end, but it's more affordable. Links is probably a little bit pricier. And then Wright and Teague, okay, you'll need about £3 to be able to buy a charm necklace off them. But it is, you know, it's a high-end look. They are beautifully made, it's got to be said. They have a high sheen finish polish on the silver. They've just got the very tasteful splash of yellow gold. I don't know if you're getting a chance to see that, but there is. If I bring it just down here a little bit, you can just see where the stripes are. Very tasteful little wraparound of the yellow gold on those bees. Aren't they? Really cute as well. Really cute. Now, your bees are very symbolic, as well as being some of the most popular charms that you're going to get out there. If you have one bee, it probably sort of stands the fact that you are the queen bee, and then your family kind of gather around you. Or of course, if you've got all 5 bees, it's about the fact that all of you are all there together, all working hard, and it's all about that kind of unity when you've got a few of the bees all together in a piece of jewellery. Now, I'm going to show you how Emily has put this together for us. So Emily up in the office upstairs, bless her heart, has put the 100 jump rings on chain with a T-bar clasp. I mean, how expensive does that look? And also, I can't even imagine what the weight is. Now, bearing in mind, okay, a charm bracelet like this, so if you were to have 2 packs of the 100, and I would advise if you want to put jewellery elastic, double length jewellery elastic through these. So let me explain to you how we made a charm bracelet over at Gemporia about 4.5 years ago. Solid sterling silver jump rings, 2 lengths of jewellery elastic going through it. It was made by our team over in India. And there's approximately 200 jump rings on the bracelet. And I'll show you why I'm saying that, because if I show you the reverse, you can see that the silver jump rings don't come all the way around with 100. So you'd need to multi-buy on the pack, right? Or use stash jump rings if you've got them at home, if they're solid sterling silver. But you get your jump rings. I can tell you right now that a solid sterling silver jump ring bracelet like this for charms with 2 lengths for security of jewellery elastic going through would have set you back over £39. Okay? I'm not talking about the recent years, I'm talking a good 4.5 years ago, probably 5 years ago. We never made them again after that because the weight of the silver was so much that the price was going closer to £60 and customers just weren't willing to pay that £60. And that's okay, because you have to answer to your customers and give them what they want. But can you imagine being able to mid-commission something like this? And if you've got charms at home, being able to attach those either with lobster claws or by attaching more jump rings onto there and then sliding them. It's going to be an absolute piece of cake to do that, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely.
I love it. It feels so weighty, really beautifully and weighty. I've got to say, I didn't get my hands on one of those jump ring bracelets. My friend's got one from Links of London, actually. One of my best friends has got one from Links of London. Wears it all of the time with fingerprint charms of her children in solid sterling silver clay on there. And it was 3 figures. Yeah. 3 figures, easily. You're going to be very, very excited, I think. Really, really excited, because you're going to get 100 solid sterling silver jump rings. You're going to get 5 bee charms. Now, those bee charms can go onto elasticated stretchies. They could be earrings to match as well. I mean, there's so much scope to be able to work with that in a suite of jewellery, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
love them.
I love them too. Oh, oh. No, I need this. I don't want to look.
£24.95 is amazing. 24 pence per jump ring and the bees for free. Now, bearing in mind, I know I've told this story till the cows come home, but you've got to remember that if you wanted to buy a jump ring, or a bolt ring clasp from somewhere else, I've paid upwards of $15 just for solid sterling silver bolt rings and for a jump ring as well. So, you know, there are people out there that want to fleece you blind, quite frankly.
I hope there's some left.
I love it.
I really
Isn't
hope there's
it
some
fab?
left. It's fantastic.
We had, how many of these did we have, please? 98 is not a huge amount.
No, it's not, is it?
I'm not going to alarm you, but it's not a huge amount. Well, I've got so many there. Beverly, hi, how are you? Candy, Jill and Catherine, Claire's in Gloucestershire. If you are online at the moment or on the app, please do just get in touch with us and let us know how amazing this deal is. That's like 24 pence per solid sterling silver jump ring and all those beautiful bee charms for free.
I think I need this to treat myself.
I think you need it to. You've worked so hard.
I know, because I passed my Open
University
today.
You did. That was that first year, isn't it?
First year, yeah.
First year of Open University. You've got another
2 years.
Another 2 years.
And then I've got my full degree.
And tell everybody at home what it's in.
I'm doing arts and humanities, but I still don't know whether I want to do English literature or history.
So what's the first year past? What did you have to do in this first year?
Oh, I had to do a little bit of everything, philosophy and
I think you definitely need to treat yourself.
Yeah, philosophy was. I was like, I'm definitely not doing that.
No, definitely need to treat yourself. Definitely. If we could just reserve one left, please, for the genius in the room. That would be marvellous. Hello to Steve, hello to Susan. Can I just say thank you to everybody who's multi-buying. Penelope, perfect. Linda, well done indeed to you. Rose, multi-buying. Clet's in Buckinghamshire. Emma, multi-buying. June in Cardiff, multi-buying. Sandra in Bedfordshire, multi-buying. Listen, I know that means that you are going to get 10 bee charms, but just think about how much further they're going to go down the line when you're making gifts for friends and family. If you've just got the black agate, can you just humour me for a second, okay? If you've got your black agate from any strand that you've got in your stash, if I'm being honest with you, and you are just popping one of those little bee charms in between the black agate, I mean, that works as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really, really pretty. Love, love, love it. Please do make sure you're checking out. Now, we've put the graphics for the black agate at the bottom of the screen. For those of you, of course, it comes along with the Swarovski charm as well at $19.95. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. I've got Lynn and Carol and Beverly and Candy and Catherine and Kildare. We've got about 8 of those left. 8. Just so that you... 8 of those left. I'm going to delve into box 18, bring you a little bit of sparkle maybe, interspersing between your jump rings and your busy bees. I like these a lot. Look at these. Now, we had some gorgeous little rondelles for you that look like little sparkly donuts yesterday. This is a full sphere of sparkle, isn't it? Every single millimetre of that bauble of silver is encrusted with your sparkle. It's a 6mm bead. Decent sized drill hole here as well. Yeah. I reckon at least a 0.8 is going through there. So if you're thinking about your macrame, if you're thinking about your wire work, if you're thinking about your kumihimo, you're thinking about your seed beading, you're thinking about the sort of all the different mediums that we've got going on here at JM that we can offer you, there is definitely a moment for that sparkle in that piece of jewellery. You're getting 6 in the pack at £4.95. Really, really, really good. It works out at around about 83 pence per silver component there. And they would, if I just humour me, if I just hover our little busy bee in between those silver beads as well, works, I mean, they just seem to be going with absolutely everything that we have, don't they? They really do.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a mythical creature, no, but still, you've got your, you know, your unicorns and your fairies all coming up for you, I promise. Love that bracelet. I think that is a really genius idea. Get the jewellery elastic if you can off our website, if we've got any in stock. If you've maybe got some stash at home of your jewellery elastic, and get a gorgeous charm bracelet on the go in solid stunning stuff. I'm so excited about seeing those on our website and on the Wall of Fame, without a doubt. Catherine, well done. Sandra, well done. Veronica, well done. Anonymous Collectors, well done indeed to you. Hello to Rose and Delia and Catherine. Thank you very, very much indeed. Well done. We can indeed. Yeah, let's do that. That's very, very nice. Now this, just kind of... showing you, this is an unfinished chain. So we had a finished chain for you earlier. Very, very quickly, I'm going to show you the difference. There's the finished chain that we had for you earlier with your solid stunning silver clasp. Okay, so that's already done, made, finished for you. Okay, this is an unfinished chain. You're getting a meter's worth of gorgeously made sparkle. So I'm going to show you the ends of the chain here. So you can see you have ends of the chain here that are unfinished. But what that means, because if you look carefully, it's got that, just that finished link there where you can pass a connector point through and create something really, really distinctive. I have to say, it's almost got a platinum family appearance to it. Now, the platinum family is your rhodium, of course, your platinums, almost a sort of metallic gunmetal tendency towards tone and saturation. Silver is bright and white, and then when you add the platinum family, you get that kind of gunmetal feel to it. And it's definitely got that, but it's proper lustrous, isn't it?
I mean, I must admit, I have a guilty pleasure of watching the Kardashians, and they have sometimes they wear like a necklace, and it's got like the slider,
yes,
and it goes sort of plunges down. Yes. I would have the gold slider and the rose gold slider and the silver slider, and really have those up there and have that there.
It's a meter's worth. £27.95 on your screen, but not tonight. Please do make sure that you're checking out on 0800 644 655, JewelleryMaker.com, of course, and via the app. £16.95. Dread to think what you would be paying that per inch. You've got a 1 meter's worth sparkly chain to be able to conjure up a design as you wish with this chain. No limitations whatsoever other than your imagination. Do make sure that you're checking out and confirming. We've got a full-on amazing demo with Katie and so much to bring you in our first kit. It is amazing. You're looking at around about 42 pence per inch for this chain. Bargain, absolutely. Listen, do make sure that you are joining us. Don't go anywhere. We still got more Swarovski beautiful charms and Katie on the other side of this.
Hello everyone, guest designer Mark Smith here with some amazing news. I'm very excited about this. On Wednesday the 1st of November it's going to be Mark Smith Day. So everything that Mark Smith loves about Jewellery Maker and its products will be showcased throughout the day. So in the morning show I'll be on with presenter Carol and we're going to have a chip and nugget bonanza. One of the kits, in fact, just to let you in on a little secret, is going to have 10 metres in length of chips and nuggets with a bit of wire thrown in and the most amazing diamond kit as well. And then in the afternoon from 1 till 6 we're going to be joined by presenter Becky and we're going to be talking about paracord and wire macrame, which I haven't done wire macrame for so long. I'm really excited about it. And then in the evening, presenter Zena and I will be focusing on Swarovski and seed beads, another massive love of mine. So hope you can join me and the amazing presenters on Wednesday the 1st of November for Mark Smith Day.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, jewellerymaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Hello and welcome to the Late Show for mythological creatures. We have got some fab deals for you tonight. Thank you so much for joining us already. Those wonderful jump rings and the busy bees. I think we've got about 8 kits left. We will revisit it if it doesn't sell out, but do make sure you're checking out of your baskets. We've still got the shooting star, beautiful Swarovski charm coming up on the pre-orders, going crazy for that. We're about to open another pre-order for you. Now, bear with me. Dragonfly Swarovski charm. I adore it. Absolutely. It is beautiful. It really is a lovely look. I commissioned something very similar but containing white topaz about 3 years ago. Very lovely. However, it doesn't come on its own. That is a Swarovski charm. You are getting 50 unicorn charms with the dragon. Now I know a dragonfly it's not a mythical creature, but your unicorn is. Now you're getting 50 of those charms in a pack, which is amazing value when you see what we're going to do with that. Now that is coming up in an hour and a half's time. However, it's not as if she's worked hard enough already. But I'm wandering over purely because I am going to be taking these over to Katie because Katie is embracing a challenge. These are for you, my lovely.
Thank
Not that
you.
you haven't done enough work already, my lovely. But 50 unicorns. Think you've got enough time to work your way through 50?
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
So we're going to leave those for Katie to put a challenge together for us, and then we're going to be seeing her later. But we will be back with Katie in a matter of moments when I've been through this slot. And the reason we're going through this slot, There's a lot. Okay, so it's so difficult to know where to even start, really, when we start talking about this kit. Fairies later, so let's talk fairies later on at 9 o'clock. Let's talk unicorns now. These are huge at the moment. Katie was saying earlier that, you know, for Christmas, unicorns, basically something with a unicorn, whether it's pyjamas, whether it's a pillowcase, whether it's bedding, whether it's, you know, a onesie, whether it is, you know, a beautiful piece of jewellery, whatever it is, a cuddly toy, it's the #1 requested item for Christmas so far. So Katie has created some really lovely different styles of unicorn using the components that we've put in the kit. Let's go through our first part of the kit, which is nothing to do with witches, but it is your wire and your druzy. Now I'm just going to tilt this up slightly for you, and then I'll grab one of the druzies for you in a second, because this is not an awkward position at all. This is your pearl coloured round copper wire, and Katie was talking to us about it yesterday. So we've got the 10 metres in the 1 mil of the pearl coloured wire and 0.4 in a 10 metres. And then look at those gorgeous colours. We've got the sea green coloured silver plated round copper wire in a 0.4, and the lilac pastel coloured silver plated round copper wire also in a 0.4, 10 metres. So you are getting 40 metres of beautiful colour wire. Then all the druzies, and let me pick these up for you. Which one do I go for? Let's go for this one. Okay, so this is when you look at them. Oh my gosh! Do you know what? It's very clever. Can I tell you, the really important when you get your head around what a druzy, that's micro druzy. Have a look at it again and let me explain what I mean by that. So micro druzy is where the crystal formation of the druzy is so minute it almost looks like glittery sparkles. You can get macro druzy, where it's much bigger peaks and much bigger crystal formation. But this is the micro. And the micro druzy, look at the sparkle. Now it's covered in titanium. And what you get with that is that amazing, magical, mythical, beautiful unicorn colours coming off the surface of the druzy. Now I'm just going to stand here very quickly and pop the druzy on the back of my hand so that you get a chance to see that with a little bit of skin tone. There's so much to talk through. I'm so sorry. There's so much to talk. Look at that. That's amazing.
Stunning.
Excuse me. It does look spectacular, doesn't it? You should come to have a nose. I do think that, and that you've got a hell of a lot of these. Mm. There's so much to work with, Katie. How did you choose what you were going to be working with, hon?
I have no idea. It just sort of, I just sort of had to play about and
play about. You have
this is what we came up with.
So this is part one. This is all the wire and the druzies, okay? And it is, I've got to say, the way that you've used the wire, I know that we're going to talk about that in a minute, but specifically the way you've worked with the lilac wire and the sea green wire and gizmoed it, it does look, it looks like beautiful, fancy French wire. It looks gorgeous.
It's fabulous. Again, the same with the pearl wire, as I said yesterday. This wire now, it's the malleability of it is just amazing. And it's just so easy to work with.
Gorgeous.
And the two together, well, all the three together, they all complement each other so much.
Oh, the colourway of this kit is so totally perfect for what it is that, you know, the theme and the way that we've worked it with the seed beads, the way that we've worked it all out, you know, together with all of those gorgeous colours and the Swarovskis as well and the druzies, everything. has just come together beautifully. I've got to say, when we come to these seed beads, the long magatamas, they look amazing with it. They really. I've only had magatamas in one kit. One kit. And they look fantastic. Look at the wire. Look at what you've done with the wire. You've got that amazing. So what have you used then to do those wires?
Just
literally just, oh, have you wound them?
Just my hands, yeah.
It's so expertly done though, hun. Because that's something that you would get with the, you'd clamp the gizmo machine to the desk,
I mean,
and then
you can do if you wanted to, And one of the things I was going to do was gizmo coil some of the wire and just have that as like a fringe type necklace. But then I was like, oh no, we'll keep it, I wanted to purely do the unicorns.
Yeah, and they do, and I love that you've done 3 very different unicorns. Yeah, I love how you've used the magatamas in the main.
Yeah.
They really are fabulous. Really, really outstanding work. Lovely, lovely stuff. Thank you so much for it. So this is part 1 of the kit. Okay, we're going to bring the price in for you. So that's your 4 reels of your wire. Spectacular colours in that kit as well. And they work so beautifully with the druzies. They really do. 120 carats. Genuine micro druzy. Really important that you try and remember that this is micro druzy. You can get druzy with bigger peaks and kind of bigger crystal formations. That's known as macro druzy. This is known as micro, and there is something really beautiful about the micro. It's like encrusted, granulated, sparkling Tinkerbell sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's proper sparkling. It really is. So that is part 1 at £27.95. Say that again for me, my lovely. I said that. So to kind of. Okay. There were 4. So there's 4 in the image, and okay, so you're getting 3 reels of wire, not 4. Okay, so just to double check, we're getting the 1 mil, 10 meters, the sea green in the 0.4, and the lilac in the 0.4. Yeah. Okay, thank you, my darling. Thanks, Ben, sweetheart. So we're not getting the 0.4 in the pearl. Thank you, my darling. There we go. That was out for some reason. I know we got there in the end. So you're getting your 3 reels of wire, not your 4, okay? So you're getting your 0.1, 0.4. You're getting the most important ones, which are these ones for those colours as well. And then we're not getting the 0.4 in the pearl. Just to clarify. But you're still getting all the druzy, and you're still getting those gorgeous colours, okay? Just so that we're aware. Yeah. We love to do that little clarifications like that, don't we? Right, so there we go, £27.95 for that part 1 of the kit. Then we've got part 2. Now, part 2, let's talk wire and Swarovskis. If I do, yeah, let's do that.
There we go.
Because this is where that reel of the 0.4 comes in.
Yes.
In this part of the kit. So, you do get the 0.4, but it's in this part of the kit. Okay, so this is your 0.4 of your pearl. I love live TV. I love it. I love it. You get 2. Right, so in that first kit, those 3. 30 metres in the first kit. That's done.
That goes with the druzy.
That goes with the druzy. In this part of the kit, part 2, we are getting 2 reels of the 0.4 pearl coloured copper wire. 2 reels, not 1. 2. Great. Okay, we're working this all out. Then, oh my goodness me.
I love these.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to hold these up. These are catching the light in the studio like you will not believe. Look at those. Okay, so we've got the flat pairs with the 2 drill holes. Colour, colour, colour. Look at those unicorn colours. Oh, perfecto. 3 of those. And then you get 12 of the spike beads. And they're the Aurora Borealis. Oh, who's recorded that? Well, Ben, you get a chocolate watch. That makes up for that awful one last week.
That wasn't me.
That's good. Did you record all of that sparkle?
I recorded it, yeah.
Get you.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Now that shows them off, doesn't it? Beautiful. The way those facets are catching all that lovely light. Well done.
I like the way that you've got the fact that you can have them both ways round.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very much. And that's the thing as well. If you see, this is what Katie's... Let's have a look at the recording again. Look at how some of them look rutilated on the one side. And then the other side, you've got what looks almost kind of... almost like your genuine facets in a gemstone. Really, really clever. So, 2 reels of wire and all the sparkle you could shake a big stick at. Unicorn colour styly, and they are, aren't they? They've encapsulated that. 2 reels of wire, all those Swarovskis. Price for the second part of the kit, under 20, 17.95. Fantastic value.
That is.
They are gleaming in the studio.
That there looks blue, whereas on the recording it sort of was like yellows and pinks, and so it just goes to show that there's different angles of light. Definitely. Really fantastic stuff. They look amazing. And again, you know, you've got to give them credit where it's due. They do it well. They really, really do. Love those earrings. They look great. Stand out. $17.95 for part 2. Fear not, there is a part 3. There is indeed. So, let's shuffle off to Buffalo this way. This is a little shuffle down. There we go. And we can talk about these. There's so much on the desk, honestly. It's just ridiculous. So much on the desk. I don't think we've ever had as many spectacular deals on the desk at one time. How did you find working with the seed beads? Really
and the
enjoyed it.
wire?
I'm just sort of starting with seed beads, so and I'm slowly, you know, falling in love with them.
Okay, good.
So yeah, I really, really enjoyed it.
Well, I've got to say, the way that you've used the magatama, this is the second time I've ever seen magatamas.
I've never worked with them before.
In fact, the first time I ever saw them, I called them magatmas. Because I was like, what? Magatamas. So, they are, I'm just going to show you that so if you look at, sorry, Kate, I'm going to stretch over you, my darling. I'm so sorry. That's really rude of me, but let me just show you. So, let me just show you how in the wire, did you find that the wire worked well through all of the beads? Brilliant.
Absolutely,
okay,
yeah.
So we've got your magatamas. You can see how she's lined them on that setting for the mane of the unicorn. Now I'm just going to hold the pot. Look at the colours. Oh my gosh, look at the pinks, look at the blue. They are just perfect for this theme. Absolutely perfect for this theme. Thank you very much. So, let's go through what it is that you're getting. You stay down, I'm going to go and grab the iPad, because there's a heck of a lot. We've got Miyuki galvanised hot pink sea beads in a size 8.0. There they are. Bright, vivid pinks for you. We've then got for you the magatamas. Gorgeous. They are pink-lined crystal Aurora Borealis. They're 4x7mm. You've then got the matte transparent emerald, which is this one here. Oh no, that's not. That's that one, isn't it?
These ones, yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
So that's our size 8s. They've got a little bit of Aurora Borealis in them, that's why. Gorgeous. Then we've got the metallic matte turquoise in a size 6. And then, of course, we've got your opaque white in a size 6 and the white salon in a size 8.
Fabulous.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 full tubes and a half tube for the magatamas. Now, that's a lot of seed beads.
It's a lot of seed beads. It is when you forget to put the lid on one. And
Which
pick
one
it
did
up.
you forget to put the lid on? At least it was the bigger ones,
Yeah,
eh?
all you can hear in my living room now is where people keep kicking them. So sorry.
So when you hear that, and that's the thing about it, isn't it? It is when you hear that, you go, oh no, oh no. Beautiful colours. Really, really. How long did it take you to do the quite the complicated kumihimo braid?
This one?
Yeah.
That took me about. Just trying to think what I was watching. I think it probably took me about a day.
Okay.
Maybe I was watching a little bit of Jewellery Maker and Willow. I watched Willow, the movie.
It's a good film. It's a good... Do you know what? Princess Bride's coming back out in the theatres, in the cinemas. In the theatres. Oh, come on now, Kerry. In the cinema.
In the picture house.
In the theatre. That's what. Would you like to go to the theatre? My nan used to say. Hi Andrea, hi Tina, hi Sally, hi Christina, hi Fiona and Christine and Gail. Hello to Catherine and Stella and Tracy, close in North Yorkshire, Julie, Lana, Sandra, Karen, to Rosalind, Susan, Laurie, Elizabeth, Susanna. $21.95 for all of those wonderful tubes,
really
including the Magatamas, which are amazing, it has to be said. Such a great combination of colours. I have to say, those Emerald Aurora Borealis, the matte Emerald Aurora Borealis, they are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, these were my favourite, I think. Definitely my favourite.
They're gorgeous. I like the matte turquoise as well, but I know that they would lend themselves to lots of other different designs. But this, I haven't seen the Emerald Aurora Borealis. I haven't seen before. Really, really lovely. So much jewellery. Where do we start on a demo, Katie, my darling?
Well, I'm going to demo this chap here.
This chap. Gorgeous.
So,
okay, so if you stand there, I will let you get started and I shall go and grab that little chappy and bring him over so we can refer to him when we need to.
Lovely.
Is that all right?
Yeah, no problem.
Absolutely smashing. Make sure that you keep coming in and getting involved. We're going to cycle through the different 3 parts of the kit's graphics on your screen. Keep an eye on your screen, of course. As we cycle through those graphics, you'll be able to add those different 3 parts into your baskets. Any questions that you may have, wing them into, of course, fabulous Tom, who's producing tonight, and then we will pass that message on to Katie, and Katie will answer your messages on any of your jewellery making aspects. Let's go, my lovely. There's loads to show.
Then. So I've probably taken about 1 metre of the 1mm pearl wire, and what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you how I sort of started making the unicorn. Now I have got, as I mentioned yesterday, I've used die cutting machines because I do a lot of paper craft, and I just so happen to have a
unicorn.
Yes. Oh crikey!
We'll get there.
A unicorn die in my stash. So I just sort of had a look at the head and it was just a reference point really.
Okay.
So you can look on the internet for pictures and all sorts of things. There is a lot out there.
Well, there's at the moment huge amount, isn't there?
Yes.
Huge.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my bell making pliers and kind of in the middle of our wire, so probably about 50 centimetres in, we just kind of want to make a bit of a arch just in the top there. I'll just move those out of the way. Then about 1 centimetre down, we're going to bring our wire right up. So we've now got this nice U shape. Then I'm just going to bring in my chain nose pliers, and it just depends on how big you want to make its magical horn. So we can just pop that about 1 inch there, and then I'm just going to bring this all the way back down again. Okay, now if you wanted to, you could channel set that with seed beads if you really wanted to. So I'm not going to do that, I'm going to give it a twist. So we're just going to hold it in between our thumb and our index finger on one side, and we're just going to literally twist the wire at the top. Like so, and then again if you wanted to, you could actually hang one of these crystals just from the top there if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, great idea.
So you could have it as is. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring, so we've got like the top of our head just there. So we're now just going to bring this in, and I'm just going to use my finger this time, just to make his little nose. And then we'll come back in, if you just eyeball, perhaps not that far in, there we go. And then we're going to do his chest.
You're so right about it being lovely and malleable.
Oh yeah, it is.
You're saying about that, and it is just working beautifully, just with, you know, shaping that with your hands.
So now we've got our unicorn head shape. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is with the shorter piece of wire there, I'm just literally going to bring that through and then bring that just up to there. And then with our longer piece, bring these two together, because now we're going to start creating the mane.
Yep.
Okay, so now I'm just going to bring wires just round together, and it's just a very organic way of doing it. So we're just going to bring those back round. You can go around the inside if you like. And then as we're coming down to the cross there, I'm just going to bring that back up, bring it back through. Don't worry too much. If you kind of pull it out of shape, you can go straight back in, and we'll work hard on it in a second anyway. And then just bring that back round, and then one more. Okay, and as you can see, we're kind of running out of wire now, so what I'm going to do is just take my longer piece to the back. We've got our shorter piece there, and we'll just finish that off with a nice spiral.
Okay. Details about to hit your screen are for the seed bead and the gorgeous Magatama kit, which was the final part, part 3 of the kit. Do make sure that you're jumping on the phone lines and grabbing hold of that. Sorry, just to interrupt, sorry, so sweet, just very, very quickly. Tom, you did say in my ear, breakdown, what does that work out per tube, love, did you say? £3 something it was it? £3.66 per tube for your seed beads and your Magatama. So go for that, and absolutely do make sure that you're checking out. Call now on 0800 644 655, and you can join us online and via the phone lines. Thank you, my darling.
That's all right. So now I've just brought the wire just sort of back through the rest of the mane there, and then I'm just going to do another spiral there with my bell making pliers. Make a nice circle, and then we're just going to literally create a spiral. Now when I'm doing a spiral, I have said before, but when I hold it into my chain nose pliers there, and I actually use my finger just to push the wire in. So then if you have any coloured wire or anything like that, it's not going to mark it.
So you're not moving the pliers on the wire. Okay.
Okay then, so now we're sort of left with this. So if you wanted to, you could then pop your seed beads up and down as I have done.
Yeah, so you have, as you say, this one's the one where you've kind of left that bit empty, but if we grab very quickly the other one here, similar kind of framework, but a different way of working the inside of the unicorn head.
That's correct.
Fab, fab, fab.
Okay then, so now we're going to do a little bit of wire weaving with our different coloured wires, and I love this lilac colour. It's a new colour, isn't it? It's just absolutely stunning. So obviously I haven't taken a lot because I'm just doing this for demo purposes, but you know, I've actually done one here, and I think this is probably about ½ metre that I've done, and then I've sort of half and half, or quarter and a quarter, and then left a quarter on each side.
Okay.
So just to show you the weave that I've used, just going to pop my wire just on the end. I like to leave a little bit of a tail, and I'm just going to go around once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and then we've got our coil in there, introducing our other wire just there, and then we're going to go around once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and pushing down every time. Then we can just move that apart, and because your wire's coming round to the back, you can go around once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, bring that together, and then go once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. So you can then do that all the way up one side, and then what I did was I flipped it over, so then we have, if I show you with this one,
Here's one she's made earlier.
We've got, if I just show you that there, we've got the full gizmo on the top of this one, and then we've got the full gizmo
on the bottom,
along the bottom
green.
of that one there. Okay, so that was just because I flipped it over, but then it just adds a little bit more texture. Okay, so now I'm just going to bring in our unicorn, and then halfway we'll just slide these in, and then I'm just going to literally do exactly the same as I've just done with the others, and then bring that back round, bring that back up to there, and now as you can see we've got our two points coming out of here. And then if you wanted to, you could do a nice little...
That's my stomach rumbling, I'm so sorry.
Spiral.
Sorry, lovely.
I'll have to bring you in some dinner next time. Oh dear. And then bring that back up through here, and now we've got our two wires on there, and then you're literally just going to gizmo, hand gizmo, or you can use the gizmo if you have one on one of your wires. So
that would look outstanding, just as a brooch. You know, with you know, a big sort of big chunky scarf, or almost like a poncho coming. You know, it has definitely, the weather has definitely taken a turn, and that just sort of, just as a little bit of zhuzh on a scarf or a poncho would look amazing.
So when you're doing your gizmo, a little bit of a tip is if you start right at the end of your wire, so then it's easy. You're not wrapping round the full end, and then you're nice and quick. And then push that down.
Okay.
Keep going. Push that down, and then you just keep going until you've filled up however far you want to go, and then you can then bring that down, and then it's just a lot easier to do it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you can then wrap that round your unicorn there, and if you wanted to, you can get again the spiky. And
those Aurora Borealis spikes are great, aren't they?
Into these here. So
gorgeous.
That is your.
Lovely. Thank you, sweetheart. Very, very much.
Right.
I love the fact that it's kind of the same structure, the same principle, but they are so different.
Yeah.
Really, really lovely. Thank you, my darling.
That's
now,
all right.
obviously, get your questions into Katie, of course. The second kit that we've got coming up for you at 9 o'clock, there is so much coming your way. 3 colourways, for example. So you've got the rose gold colourway, the yellow gold colourway, and of course you've got the silver colourway. We've also got for you coming up the gorgeous Swarovski, stunning brand new shooting star charm and shell pearls, and they are coming up next. Okay, we have some beautiful shell pearls. So you're going to get that wonderful, perfect pearl, perfect round pearl beauty. You're going to get that whatever happens, that is a guarantee because you've got shell pearls. Now, I've got to say, when I saw this charm today, for the first time ever, I've got to say I was impressed. I was impressed. The finesse with which it's made is... I know it's factory made. I know that, you know, Swarovski are a big corporation that clearly know how to make things sparkle. I can only imagine the amount of research that has gone into creating sort of man-made crystals that give the illusion of some of the finest ever blue diamonds and golden diamonds put together. It is fabulous. It's the Shooting Star brand new Swarovski bead and ivory shell pearl bundle. Again, I'm going to show you this. It looks amazing because with the shell pearl, very, very cleverly, it absolutely accentuates the blue and the gold, doesn't it? Look how classy that is though, as well as being really outstanding. I love it.
Yeah.
It's that wish upon a star. As a gift idea, you're asking that person that you're gifting it to make that wish. That charm then, represents that wish, that dream, that goal. And there is nothing more special, really, that you can gift somebody than something that is representative of their hopes and their dreams and their wishes. And I just think that this is it's a beautiful charm. It's got to be said. You know, if I was to have commissioned this charm in the last 5 years out of genuine gemstones, I really wouldn't have been able to microfacet what could only be described as either blue zircon or London blue topaz. To microfacet that, and goodness knows how many's on there, encrusted there, to get them all calibrated, to get them all faceted by hand. And then to have possibly placed, I don't know, let's go for citrine, for example, microfaceted and cut in the shape of a star. I just wouldn't have been able to ever achieve that look in genuine gemstones for less than 70, 80 pounds. Definitely not. It's got to be yours. Now I've got less available of these than I had of the last one. Okay? Are you ready? Are you steady? I haven't even mentioned, I know I haven't even mentioned the shell pearls, really, because for me, it's all about this charm. I'm going to show you the charm on its own. You normally pay over, in fact, you would pay just shy of £17 for this charm normally. Just shy of £17 is what you would normally be expected to pay for this very specific Swarovski brand charm. It's a brilliant price for the two, isn't it?
It certainly is. That's
for
fantastic.
me, the shell pearls are just a bonus in this. It's all about this charm. Now, don't get me wrong. For those of you who know me and you sat at home going, but you love, your blacks and your greys and your monochrome. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, this is true. And I'll show you the other charm. And I'll just show them side by side, because if you missed it, you get a chance to maybe jump on and grab it. Tom, do you think we could bring in the graphics for the Moonlight one? Would that be possible at the bottom of the screen, love? Thank you, sweetheart. That came with black agate. So if you missed out on that one, and Ben was saying that's proper going out at night. That's going out at night. That is your, you popping on a bracelet on the way for Christmas, quick gathering with the girls, glass of wine, catch up on the stresses of the run up to Christmas and the demands on you as a parent, as a mum, as a wife, as a partner, or whatever it is. It's one of those pieces that is just gorgeous and just easy to wear, isn't it? Really, really.
Lovely.
This one is a little bit more specific. It's not as generic in its design. You can see it's the shooting star. All of us have got hopes, wishes, dreams, goals. It might be as small as that you want to lose a stone by the end of February. It might be that you want to stop biting your nails. It might be that you want to change a career. It might be that you want to meet the person of your dreams. Whatever it is, the wonderful and beautiful thing about charms is that no matter what they cost, as soon as you allow that charm to represent that something important in your life, that charm becomes priceless. And when you're gifting a charm to somebody, what you're gifting them is a memory, a moment, and that is so, so priceless. It doesn't matter whether you're paying, 200 and something pound for a charm from Wright and Teague, all the way down to, your 50 quid from Links of London, all the way down to, what you would normally be paying for this charm on its own, which is just shy of £17. If you're going to Gemporia and you've joined me for the last 5 years in the Karma and Milano charm auctions, every charm that we've ever owned, majority of us have reason behind wanting to own it. And this one represents so much. It really does. You think about how, as kids, when you wish upon a star, we've all seen that from, being tiny kids. We've seen it. We've watched the film. We know the saying. We know the song. Made famous. We know that. And if you see a shooting star, it's one of those moments where it's an ooh and an ah moment, and you instantly start wishing and hoping and dreaming and praying, don't you?
Yeah.
And it's one of those. It's beautifully made.
It's stunning.
I love that it hasn't just got one shooting star on it.
No,
They've been
there's a lot,
really
yeah.
generous. There's an abundance of gorgeous colour and sparkle on this, isn't there?
It's a meteor shower of shooting stars.
It is a meteor shower. You are absolutely right. It's fantastic stuff. Love it. And you've loved it too. Well done indeed. Okie dokie, let's crack on. We've got loads to squeeze in for you. Let's delve into... Now, this is very nice. This is silver-plated pyrite. Now, pyrite normally has a little golden tinge to it, but this is silver-coated. So what you've got is almost a sort of pewter tone coming through. Really quite exciting. 3 mil rounds, 38 centimetre strand, 30 carats. Now, we have thought a lot already, and I'm just going to bring this in just to show you how beautifully that works as well. That is the first, that's the Moonlight Swarovski. Doesn't that work beautifully with those silver-coated pyrites? Very, very nice. And it's not often that we get a 3 mil gemstone.
No, actually.
Not often
No, you're
at
right.
all. So really nice to see it. Now, of course, you know, when you're thinking about your pyrites and you think about it seeing in the 3 mil in the round as well, you know, you'd be looking at probably using this sparingly throughout other pieces of jewellery, perhaps, interspersing it with other gems, even possibly using it as a spacer, because it's that kind of spacer size, isn't it? 38 centimetre strand, 30 carats of it. And what you can remember with pyrite as well is that, you know, although we tend to see, you've seen puffy pyrite stars, puffy pyrite hearts, puffy pyrite diamond shapes, you know, over the last few months we have seen some lovely pyrite. This is it, plain, simple, with just a little bit more, even more metallic lustre to bring home. 0800 644 655. Number that you need to be making sure that you're getting involved and checking out, of course. This would work good. I've got to say, this strand would work amazingly with the dragonfly from that from the must-have.
That would
$6.95
fantastic.
on your screen. $6.95.
Wow.
Now we've got a dragonfly charm coming up amongst all those amazing unicorn, or pack of 50 unicorn charms, and that dragonfly suspended between those pyrites would look amazing. Hi Dawn, hi collectors in Northumberland. Hello anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. Great to see you tonight. Hope you're really, really well. Thank you to all of you that got involved and bought the kits. And of course, so far, the brand new Premier Swarovskis. Gorgeous to see you. All yours for $6.95. Now, on your screen, down the bottom of your screen, you might be wondering what it is that you're seeing there. So here are your must-haves tonight. That's the dragonfly and the unicorn charms coming up that Katie's working with at the moment for a challenge. But also, let me show you something else that we've got coming up for you that's literally a gift waiting to be given. And the price is amazing. These are Swarovski journey pendants. Now, journey pendants basically mean that you've got a graduated cascade. Okay, so you're getting 3 of these in the pack. Oh, not on their own. Guess what? They're coming with 3 solid sterling silver chains as well. They're coming up in about 5 minutes time. 5 minutes time. 3 journey pendants and 3 solid sterling silver chains coming up for you. Very, very excited about that. Please do make sure, Helen and Dawn, you still need to check out on those pyrites. Good luck. 5 minutes to wait until we bring you. Now, if you imagine many, many moons ago, say about 500 years that sapphire has been alluvial mined. Now if you're thinking, well, I don't even know what that means. It means at Ilam level, where the stream would have run many, 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 many centuries ago, and yet land has piled on top of that, you've got to dig down to where the original river would have been. Then, if you think about sifting through that alluvial mine, think about the fact that you could be sifting through and finding little tiny midnight blue pebbles. Can you imagine being the farmer that found those for the first time ever and wondering what it was that they'd found? little fragments of sapphire. Isn't that amazing? Can you imagine stumbling across fragments of sapphire? 180 carats of sapphire, small nuggets, no form to them. They're a similar shape and size, but they are literally like little small moments of sapphire pebbles. There's a proper deep blue colour here though, isn't there? A real midnight tone. There's some greyish blues coming through here. There's brownish blues coming through there. There's some lovely soft smoky midnight blues as well. 38 centimetre strand, all there for you. And again, you know, your nuggets and your chips, they have their own DVDs, they have, you know, their own entire scope for jewellery. And price point that you're going to get on your screen, $8.95. An enhanced natural blue sapphires, 38 centimetre strand for you, 10 by 6 millimetres, 6 by 4 on the graduation. And again, I'm just going to hold all of that out for you, just so you get a chance to see. There's some really deep midnight blues here, some really deep midnight blues. Maybe a chance to work with some sapphire and some gents jewellery with this one as well.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'd just literally re-strand it.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. And you've got all that's natural and unenhanced. That's what's lovely about it. It's all natural, it's all unenhanced. Hi Dawn, hi Lorraine, hi Joe, hi Susanna, how are you tonight? I hope you're really, really well. Thank you so much for tuning in and for getting involved tonight. The Swarovski Journey pendants and the 3 solid sterling silver chains are coming your way. Literally, think of 3 people in your circle of family and friends who are going to think the world of you because you've gifted them a Swarovski Journey pendant and a solid sterling silver chain ready to wear for Christmas or birthdays or celebrations. It's going to be a good one. We've got 3 in the pack, amazing price point. Make sure you join us. Okay, so there are 3 different type of chains. So 3 different chains, and you are and I've got to say they are really, really lovely. Getting such a very high-end look with this. Really, really high-end look. Now bear with me, because what I'm just going to do is pop that on there, slide this on here, and just take this up to the neckline for you. Now we are talking. This is a journey style pendant. Look at that. Now a journey pendant means that it's a cascade, and it means that there is a slight graduation in the size of the gemstones, and it's to symbolise an adventure, a journey, a special moment in life. Journey pendants, they're available from nearly every jeweller's on the planet, and this is Swarovski's interpretation. So you have a look. I'm just going to pop this onto the bust in the studio, and I want you just for a second, just humour me. How expensive, instantly. You're walking past your local jewellers. How much do you think that entire ready-to-wear necklace is going to set you back? The wonderful thing about it is that they do not come on their own. You are going to be getting 3 journey pendants. They're all identical. They're all this beautiful Aurora Borealis cup chain, but all beautiful, beautiful. They are gorgeous, aren't they? They really are. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all 3 different chains that we are getting. So if you've got a friend who loves a really kind of chunky look, not a problem, because we've got a really substantial chain for you. If you've got a friend who likes a very dainty chain, and bear with me 2 seconds, I'm just going to do this live on screen for you, just so you can see how easy it is. So easy. bearing in mind, it's me talking right now and I'm not the jewellery maker. Look, Kerry's like, ha ha. She's trying to even just do up a necklace. I know. I am useless. I am. I know. No, she's lovely to me, really, is it? So we've got 2 dainty chains and 1 very substantial chain. Now, the dainty chains have got a really gorgeous extended chain on them as well. So 2 curb chains and 1 very substantial chain. So that's the 2 that we've got going on there. I'm just going to pop this next one through here. So 2 of them the same, and then that 1 that's, so we've got the Spiga that is 20 inches, and then you're getting the 18 inch and with a 2 inch extend, and I'll show you that in a matter of moments. So there we go. So all of this. Now all I've done very, very quickly here in the studio, I had those solid sterling silver jump rings from the bracelet and the bees earlier, and all I've done is literally just take those jump rings from the pot and just add jump rings in there. So if you've got jump rings at home, you have got a look that is going to look absolutely sensational. 3 beautiful Swarovski pendants and 3 chains. It works out at £3.65 per element. So £3.65 for each pendant and £3.65 for each solid sterling silver chain. What? That is amazing, isn't it? Now the cup chain, I say cup chain, it's not, it's prong set Swarovski journey pendants. They have a vintage rose, a blush rose and a light rose stone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off the bust and I'm going to show you, they're not just graduated in size, but they're also graduated in colour as well. And then they've got a rhodium plated casing. So vintage rose, blush rose and light rose. And then the rhodium, of course, is on top of the brass plating, of course, the brass coating for the base. Then you're getting a solid sterling silver chain. I think the value for money in this bundle is to get a chain for £3.65 in solid sterling silver. Good gracious me. Absolutely phenomenal. Now what I am going to do then is I'm going to drop the chain in and show you that extender chain. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? I think basically, so can I just, Tom, just double check. So that means that entire look is just over £7. £7.30. Can we just discuss that when I was over in France just last year, there were a pair of Swarovski earrings with a solid sterling silver shepherd's hook going for €49. Now, when you're looking at a pendant and a chain for the equivalent of under £8, it's amazing value, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it just? And again, you're thinking about, you know, I know, for example, I've got aunts that would absolutely love this. Christmas morning, waking up, beautifully packaged, tissue paper, open it all up, seeing a beautiful solid sterling silver chain and the sparkle, with knowing that it's Swarovski branded, I think that they would be absolutely over the moon. Hi Irene, hi Linda, hi Nora, hi Chrissy, hi Lena, hi Rita and Maggie and Trevor and Hannah and Eileen. Hello to Rita in West Yorkshire, well done my darling. Joyce and Sally, Gertrude. Sandra and Laura and Julie, Samina and Nicole. Nice to see. Hello, collectors in Yorkshire, well done. Beverly in Staffordshire, well done indeed to you. Morag in Lanarkshire, anonymous collectors, you are all there. It is so good to have your company. It really, really, really is. And all I can say to you is many, many congratulations, because I just think even if you were wearing one for yourself, or perhaps you're getting married, you've got bridesmaids, you all want to have or you want them to have that beautiful sort of statement pendant and that keepsake. You know, for them to be able to keep after the wedding, for example, so because it's incredibly wearable Swarovski, isn't it?
It is. That's absolutely stunning.
Even if you took delivery of this and went, "Do you know what, that's mine, that look, that's all mine," and then kept the other 2 pendants and turned them into earrings, and then gave the chains away as a gift idea.
Yeah.
It would be really, really something to write home about. You'd have a full suite of jewellery at that Christmas party, that's for sure. Catherine and Sharon, well done. Congratulations to you bidders in Tyne and Wear and West Midlands. Congratulations, lovely to have your company. Well done indeed. Fabulous stuff. I'll pop that over there. Well done. Fabulous star buy. And let's delve into box number 10 and bring you some citrines. Have a look at these. There are so many different shades of champagne on here, aren't there? You've got a beautiful soft champagne, a rich champagne, you've got a golden glow, a honey. Really beautiful. All of this is genuine citrine. Now, there is a slight graduation on the strand. It's ever so slight. All tasseled for you on the ends, of course, so you can make sure that's not going anywhere. Loads of you coming in still for the Swarovski chains and pendants. I'm not surprised at all. Keep talking to the call centre. This is genuine citrine. Now, yes, we bring you the man-made Swarovskis. Yes, we bring you your shell pearl. Yes, we are able to bring you a lot of man-made elements, but this is Mother Nature, and it's Mother Nature from Rio Grande do Sul in Brazil that is totally and utterly unenhanced. Now, why is that important? Well, because the majority of world's genuine citrine is heat treated. It's amethyst that's been subjected to heat treating. This is natural. 38. Oh, is that the right? Okay, so I've got the wrong strand. Okay, it's still this. Oh, hang on a moment. Perhaps they've been mixed up in the wrong boxes. Yes, they have been mixed up in the wrong boxes. That's okay. It's okay. Here we go. That's okay. That's all right. There we go. Sorted. All natural, all unenhanced. Gentle, soft pastel tones. All natural, faceted rounds, 4 mils, 38 centimetres. All coming your way. £9.95. It's £8.95 tonight. Now, there is something to write home about when we're working with natural citrine. Doesn't happen often.
But we don't really get that much citrine in.
Full stop.
To be honest.
No.
I love citrine.
It glows.
I know it's the stone of happiness and everything, but it does just make you smile.
Oh, it's one of those. It's a very uplifting gemstone, a little bit like your peridot. You know, you open your jewellery box and you're having a bit of a bad day, and you're thinking, well, what can I wear?
Yeah.
And if you want to change that, turn that frown upside down, as they say, you need to opt for a gemstone that's going to give you energy and lift you and empower you. And citrine and peridot, they are very uplifting, vibrant colours, aren't they? They're zest of life colours. Very soft pastel tone, which is really calming as well with this one. Myself and Katie and the team are a little bit of a fan of citrine. Are you? Make sure you're grabbing it at £8.95. Make sure that you are grabbing that. Now, we are half an hour away from tonight's must-have. What is tonight's must-have, I hear you cry? I'll tell you, it is your Swarovski Dragonfly charm and 50 unicorn charms coming your way, which Katie is busy putting together for us in a fantastic challenge. Plus, you can pre-order the fairy kits right now. Very, very quickly, I'm going to grab just one of the gorgeous bracelets that Katie has put together for us. So you've got your little fairy, your pearls and your Swarovski. That's just one of the examples of the gorgeous, gorgeous jewellery that Katie has made for us. And there is so much more. Got an hour to wait for that, half an hour for tonight's must-have, and so much more to squeeze in between.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just £2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for £4.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
If you'd like more information on up-and-coming shows, you can view the programme guide on our website.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back. Gorgeous to have your company. We are all busy eating rice cakes covered in yoghurt. They were lovely. Very, very, very nice. It's a busy next 2 hours. We are already popping onto our web the availability of pre-ordering our kit at 9 o'clock. This is your fairies. Obviously today is mythical creatures, and we have got so much to bring you. So we've got your silver colourway, your gold colourway, and your rose gold colourway, and so much going on. It is an abundance of kits tonight in many different colourways, which is really, really exciting. Really exciting as well to see a design of charm that I designed for about 3 years ago in this kit today. So very, very exciting. There's lots to come through and the prices are amazing. We've also got in half an hour our amazing must-have. Now, Katie is working her magic with that at the moment, putting together a little challenge for us. That is all coming up for us in about half an hour's time. We've got the beautiful dragonfly, the Swarovski dragonfly, and then of course we've got for you your pack of 50 unicorns. So that's all coming up for you. Now, end of this hour, we have got for you, oh, they're here in front of me. You know when you're looking for them, you can't see them. Wood for the...
You're doing it now because I've just done it.
Broke the whole piece that she made.
It's okay. It's all right.
It's all
just
right.
jump rings and sea beans. We're all right. It's okay, everybody. This is our start by for the end of the hour. Now, 3 horns of plenty and 2 cross pendants. 2 malachites, 1 tiger's eye, 1 turquoise, 1 fancy jasper, all in a bundle. The value for money. Oh, excuse me, we're sneezing, we're dropping everything on the floor. What is going on? No, can I just show you this? If you were to ask somebody to shape turquoise for you in the horn of plenty and then to wear it as a charm, all right, that on its own, if you are to get involved tonight, that on its own, or the malachite, or the tiger's eye, worth every single penny. I can't wait for that. That's coming up at the end very, very, very soon. And of course, we've got tonight's must-have coming your way as well. Loads more to squeeze in. Let's delve into... thanks. Like these a lot. Really like these a lot. Now, these are your beautiful brass connectors, but you've got double end connectors. They look like beautiful, they look like Moroccan lanterns. You've got gorgeous jolie work cut out of the base metal. And I'll just show you, because it's got that gorgeous antique work. You can see that antique colour coming through. Now, it's slightly oxidised. Yeah, there is a little bit of oxidisation, but it's ever so slight, very, very delicately done. It just brings out the level of detail in the design. Now, I'm going to turn it around for you so you can see what I mean about that sort of lantern style. You get 10 of them in the pack, 20 by 6 millimetres, rosary link them, create a really beautiful neckline piece, use them in a bracelet, use them as earrings. There is so much scope to be used with these, isn't there?
Just like that way you could use them in bag charms as
Definitely,
well.
absolutely. They're really nice.
Yeah,
they've got a little bit of the Eastern sort of, you know, sort of your sort of exotic kind of
so
feel
you're
to them.
exotic. I'm going up north, Scotland.
Okay, you go for a bit of running.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit of Outlander.
Oh, nice, I like it. Maggie Collectors in London, Monica, well done. £3.95. Well, that's just over 39p per fabulous connector. Oh, look at how many people are checking these out straight away. Absolutely brilliant deal. And again, working with this, you know, if you've got your antique bronze wire at home and you quite like the idea of rosary linking these, but maybe with a bit more of a substantial wire than you would do normally through sort of pearls, you've got something here that is going to work really, really well. Also, if you just imagine one gemstone just hanging off here, and then your antique bronze wire formed into a shepherd's hook here, I mean, as a pair of earrings, that's going to look fantastic, isn't it?
Lovely. If you want to do like a vintage Victoriana, if you don't want to go full steampunk, you could just have a nice little bit of Victoriana with that.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. I think they're very, very, very attractive, and you clearly are as well. And the price is so appealing, isn't it? Karen and Liz and Kate and Deirdre, Denise, Anonymous Collectors, well done indeed. Karen and Wrexham, Collectors in Somerset, Collectors in Avon. Lena, thank you so much to you, my darling. Beverly and Lanarkshire, Maggie, well done indeed to you. Hello to Francis, hello to June. Lovely to see you tonight, really, really is. Do make sure you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. £3.95 for a pack of 10 of them. Yeah, and do you know what, Ben? You've absolutely hit the nail on the head there. They would look fabulous with tassels on the end. You could even take, let me just grab, just out of, just sort of humour me for a sec. And if I was to bring, if you think about how at the moment, okay, tassels are everywhere. So you have that placed on an earring with a shepherd's hook and a tassel at the end of that. You can walk into any amazing high street jeweller's jewellery department, and I mean, you know, your costume jewellery department, and find a look like that easily at the moment. They're everywhere. Every time I log into Instagram and see my very, very good friend Rachel on there, she, two friends in fact, Rachel and Amelia, literally wearing tassels at every night out. Now, I'd be tempted, but they're a little bit, you know, sticky outy. So I just feel a tassel might sort of draw a little bit too much attention to my Dumbos. So you know, but if Rachel, you'll know Rachel Hatton. Rachel, she's got the tiniest ears throughout Christendom. Quite frankly, the smallest ears I've ever seen. So tassels really, really suit her on her ears. They really suit her, and she's got, you know, lots of beautiful long hair. So it kind of just, you know, cascades it all. But I think those connectors with tassels. How much do you think you could, and I know that this is costume jewellery, but if you're at a craft stall and you're selling high fashion earrings, two connectors, bronze wire, making the shepherd's hooks and tassels like that.
Well, I was in some of the high street stores today and they were well over £12, some of them. So you could undercut them and sell them.
She's been shopping. She's been shopping. She has. Treat yourself. She should do as well. She's passed her first year of Open University. Say that again for me, Tom, love. Thank you, sweetheart. I don't think you got me selected, my lovely, that's why. Apparently he realised he didn't. These are... lots of stock on these. Beautiful rectangular abalone. They are double-sided, and I have to say the colour that sheens from these are outstanding. They really, really are. You've got such an amazing myriad of colour, and yet a lot of us will anticipate this as a little bit of a, I don't know, a holiday gemstone, an exotic gemstone, a gemstone that you wear when you go on holidays, you know. You might be getting away for a little bit of winter sun. You might be going on a cruise. You know, you think about how much beautiful and outstanding abalone jewellery you would see if you were on a cruise. I should ask Kerry that question. Kerry likes a cruise. Don't you, Kerry?
Yeah.
When's your next one?
My next cruise is in May.
May? She's already got it booked.
And then September.
And September?
Yeah.
Where are you going in May?
In May, I'm going to St. Martin.
St. Martin.
San Juan.
San Juan.
And Haiti.
Oh my goodness. And then where are you going in September?
I'm going to Aruba.
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I'm gonna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Come on then.
Aruba, Morocco, the Bahamas.
The Bahamas.
And somewhere else, Turk and Caicos.
Oh, the Bahamas
I think I might want to go on a cruise to see these places. But the reason we're talking about cruise is because this gemstone conjures the amazing, amazing exotic locations far and wide that cruise will take you on. 38 centimetre, 12 by 8 millimetres, beautiful, beautiful pearlescence. Now I'm going to spin this strand around. Look at that, they're amazing. £12.95 on your screen, top to bottom drilled. Nice thickness to them as well. I'm going to hold it on the side so you get a chance to see. So that you can, if you wanted to, work that with, of course, your wire wrapping or indeed your seed bead embroidery. £6.95. Now, I know that this strand has closed much higher than the price that is on your screen. Much, much higher. Gorgeous. We love a little cheeky deal, don't we? We really, really do. There was a fabulous photograph on Jewellery Maker's Facebook page the other day. One of our customers who's used the Abalone shells and then the really large shell as a big statement neckline piece.
Oh yes, I saw
Now,
that. Yeah.
for those of us that maybe don't feel confident enough to kind of carry that big look off, the gorgeous thing is that you can still have the colours, you can still have the beautiful workings of it, but just in a smaller size stone to work with. Even in earrings, they're just going to look amazing, sort of moving and undulating in light. They are gorgeous, creating those beautiful mermaid-like colours again. $6.95 on your screen for a 38cm strand. Do make sure that you are checking out. We are just over 15 minutes away from our fabulous, fabulous must-have tonight. 50 unicorn charms and one beautiful Swarovski charm coming your way. All there, coming your way, less than 20 minutes time now for that one. Fabulous stuff. I thought you were joking. Oh, they are well cute. Oh, they are quite cute, actually. Oh. They are they are really quite cute. They remind me, I don't know why I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to shoot myself in the foot as soon as I say it, but they remind me of something out of Pokemon. They're quite cute.
No, not all the pirates.
Oh yeah.
It does remind me, it does remind me sort of out of the, I don't know why. Two-tone shell rabbits. They're quite cute.
They are.
What do they look like upside down, says Ben? That. No.
No.
No. They look... Yeah, they do look like something out of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Don't they? I love the creams and the ivories. You've got two-tone shell rabbits, 18 by 30 millimetres, 38cm strand, and let's make sure that you are getting an amazing deal on these. They remind me of Worthy's Originals sweets as well, just the colour. There are other sweets available. 0800 644 655. All an entire strand of, what the Chinese are saying, bunny rabbits. I think it looks a little bit like something out of Pokemon. I do. $8.95. $8.95. Oh, 0800 644 655. Cute if you are making maybe a piece of jewellery for a younger generation. But rabbits are not native to China. There's the Chinese hare, but rabbits aren't native to China. I think we can tell that. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. Just being a little bit controversial, but very honest, as you know that I am. I'm always... Oh, let's move on from that. Let's move it on. That's made me want to scratch. Okay, moving on very quickly. They're not native to China. Right, moving on swiftly. Blue opal. Ooh. That's a massive blue opal, absolutely gigantic. I would like that in a ring, please. Look at this.
Here's a fact for you about rabbits, actually.
Okay, is it going to be a nice fact about rabbits? Because what I've just been told in my ear was not a nice fact about rabbits.
It's all right, actually.
Okay.
I heard
it's
it
all right, actually.
I heard it on QI. If you eat rabbit alone, just protein, just rabbit, it can kill you. You have to have vegetables with it. So let's say you're like stranded in a forest somewhere, you just eat
like
lots
a Bear Grylls situation.
Yeah, and you just eat rabbits without eating any greenery or vitamins or anything like that. It can kill you.
Why?
Because, I don't know, there is something to do with the fact that rabbits don't have a certain amount of, it's just full
to do with an
protein.
enzyme
yeah,
or
something like
is
that.
It? I'm going to Google that later.
Yeah.
I'd like to know. I'd like to know a Stephen Fry fact.
It's I think it's from when Cook went to the Arctic, is it?
Okay.
And some of them died because they were just eating rabbit and no.
I'm going to read about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to Google that.
So there you go.
Anyway, let's talk about the nice fluffy bunnies. Not let's talk about cooking them or anything like that. That's not, we don't want it. Now, let's come back to the opal for just a second. Random. No, all absolutely gorgeous. And I have to say, some really deluxe size opals and some beautiful shades of blue. Really, really, I mean, look at these for gorgeous, gorgeous shades. Mesmerising. £10.95 on your screen for 105 carats of blue opal. Beautiful. Again, I've got to talk about that opalescence and that sheen, that sort of satin sheen that you get. They are polished to perfection. £10.95 on your screen. 0800 644 655. We did get a little bit random then. Come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Do you know what? I haven't seen a strand of Tanzanite for about 2 weeks. Look. Talk to me about that again. What have they done? Have they really? Right, okay, so apparently, the Tanzanian government, now bearing in mind, so the Tanzanite mine is about 5 square kilometres, okay? Apparently the Tanzanian government have built a wall. This is very, very reminiscent of a Trump story with Mexico, what he's trying to do. So are we saying that the Tanzanian government have built a wall around the Tanzanian mines so that they can't, they can control the distribution? Okay. Okay. I haven't read up on that in the last 10 days. They built a wall in 10 days? Who knows? Who knows? Perhaps they did. Who am I to query it? They are great, great clarity Tanzanites. Look at those. Look at that glow.
Oh, wow.
Are they not the most perfect violet blue?
Yeah.
36 carats of beauty. And it is beautiful. You know, you've got all those tones of violet blue. You've got the perfect graduation. You've got the most gorgeous plain rondelles. Without a doubt, the plain rondelle, still to this day, and the faceted rondelle are our most popular gemstone strand sort of form, if you like. 21 centimetre strand. And some really beautiful blues. It's got to be said that they are glowing. The reason they're glowing is because they've got great diaphanity. And the reason that they've got great diaphanity is because we've got a great quality strand here for you. Now, bearing in mind, if that is true about the Tanzanian government building a wall, if that is true, it means that really we need to be a little bit on red alert about the situation with Tanzanite and the cost implications that is going to have. And I will research that as much as I possibly can over the next couple of days and inform you of that over the weekend. $35.95 on your screen. It's great quality though, isn't it?
Yeah, the colour of that is
dropping that
amazing.
Price point for you, less than £1 per carat, and then some coming your way. $19.95. Amazing value for 35 carats of your Tanzanite. Graduated plain, beautiful rondelles, 2 by 5 millimetres on the graduation 21 centimetre strand. They really are beautiful, aren't they? We've been so lucky to have as much Tanzanite. As I said, if it is true, if what Tom is saying about the Tanzanian government building a wall is true, then we are very lucky to have had access to Tanzanite as we have had over the last few years. 0800 644 655. I can understand why they have tried to do that, because of course when you are cutting it and when you are faceting it inside the country is making more money. Rather than somebody smuggling the rough out and it getting cut and faceted elsewhere. There was a time about 4 years ago where the Tanzanian government would not release past a certain carat weight, you wouldn't get rough out of the country, and it was being cut and faceted in the country, but they didn't have the infrastructure in place to cut and facet it, so it's really poorly cut and faceted, windowed, and all sorts of problems going on. There were ways of getting around that by getting preforms out of the country. So there are ways and means of getting out there, but that does mean that the Tanzanian government weren't able to control it. So, well, I will look into that. Be very, very interesting. Hi Rose, hi Candy, hi Colours in Lincolnshire. Hello Anonymous Collectors, lovely to have your company. Enjoy it. If you have Tanzanite in your collection, make sure that is well insured, won't you? Gorgeous. Moving then on to, 8 minutes until tonight's must-have, which are your 50 unicorn charms and, of course, your dragonfly Swarovski. All there. Right then, let's move on to... Yeah, of course we can. Now, these are not coasters for your G's and T's. To be honest, my glass of G&T would not fit on this. These are great. I think that when you are displaying your jewellery at craft fairs and the like, these are perfect. They've got a gorgeous rustic organic look because of course they are your wood effect tags. And then you've got the little blackboard section, the chalkboard there. So you take your chalk and you'd write maybe a price there, or what gemstone you're using, or the name of the collection, for example, and maybe hang that on the bust, or maybe the, wherever it is that you're displaying your jewellery. However, they are also fabulous if you have gone all hygge and you have gone all Scandinavian, chilled, relaxed and chic. These would be brilliant if you've got a kind of hygge sort of style gathering going on where you've got, a little bit of a relaxed evening, friends coming over, you're cooking dinner, and maybe you have got where they are all going to be sitting, of course. You could be using these to put sort of your name tags and your place names and stuff. And of course, they all come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just double checking. We're getting 8 in the pack. Yep, 8 in the pack. They'd be great as well if you wanted to double tie those around napkins, perhaps, if you had that kind of Scandinavian style Christmas decor in the home as well. Lots and lots of different ways in which you can incorporate these, of course. £11.95. Not tonight. Not tonight. 0800 644 655. £5.95. Now, that works out at about 74 pence each. You're thinking about a paper name tag, you can pay at least 50, I think it's what, £3 for £1 sometimes? So for all of those, really quite substantial with the chalkboard section on it. The other side, by the way, is plain. And that side is the chalkboard side. But I think they're a great idea. I really do.
I like them.
I went to on Friday night, I went to a hygge style event where lots of local independent shops got together in this cafe at night and bought their kind of best sellers, and we were all able to kind of sample everything and have a look. It was so comfy and cutchy all night. It was lovely.
That's fantastic.
Really, really nice. And this one lady there, she does these hygge retreats. It's like being covered in a blanket for a weekend. A duvet day, but for an entire weekend.
Lovely.
Gorgeous. £5.95. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Now then, it is time. We have got 50 unicorn charms and 1 beautiful dragonfly Swarovski. Now, I know dragonflies aren't mythological creatures, but unicorns certainly are. And we've got it all coming up for you in tonight's Must Have It Next. How expensive does this look? This is Katie putting this together for us, bless her heart. Not like she hasn't got enough work to do tonight. Have a look at this. So this is pearl bracelet with the dragonfly Swarovski. I love that. Absolutely adore. How expensive does that look though? Real pearls, a beautiful Swarovski dragonfly bracelet, all coming together. They look absolutely gorgeous, don't they? Really, really lovely. That's just one. You get one dragonfly charm by Swarovski, and then you get, and these, I don't know about you, these remind me, I go back in time to my childhood when all my friends had My Little Ponies.
Yeah.
And I did not have My Little... Now, I do believe that Chenoweth is the voice of one of the My Little Ponies in the film, actually. Kristen Chenoweth. I love Kristen Chenoweth. I adore her. Kristen Chenoweth, I think, is a voice in the new My Little Ponies film.
No.
Who's Kristen Chenoweth?
Yeah, who's Kristen?
She was the original Glinda in Wicked. Okay? It's all right. We'll forgive you now. She is... Yeah, so we were just talking about My Little Ponies there. So have a look. There's 50 of these. So you're getting 50. They are double-sided as well, so you get the pattern and the design double-sided. 50 of those. Now, let me show you. Katie, you're just so good, darling. You really, really are. She's rustled these up for us in the show tonight. Our little unicorn earrings. Oh, hang on a minute. Stay still. Thank you. Unicorn earrings. And also, I'm just going to grab something else that Katie's made for us as well. Some more unicorn earrings here with the pearls. Just showing you what you can achieve with these different looks. And then, I love this. Come and have a look at this wonderful bracelet here.
Now, if I was at home, I would have glued the knot and everything, hence why I haven't
Why you haven't tied them? Yeah, no, that's all right, my lovely, that's fine. So you've used those turquoise gorgeous colour seed beads that we had in the first kit.
Yeah.
I love the fact that they're going to sit on the wrist and point out. So they're going to be, you're not going to have any of that fab. All the unicorns. They are absolutely fab. There's so many of them, isn't there? That's the thing. Oh, look at that. That looks fabulous. Really looks amazing. Thank you so much for taking us up on that challenge. Really, really do appreciate it. I can imagine seeing those kind of unicorn-style long drop in somewhere like Topshop. You know, they're kitsch, they're funky.
Classy.
Absolutely. And very, very high fashion. Without a shadow of a doubt. So, where did I put it? There it is. So there's the Swarovski Dragonfly. And there are all, of course, of your unicorn charms. Now, this is all together in one bundle. Not the seed beads, not the pearls, but 50 unicorns and one dragonfly. Now, if we are thinking about the fact that we're getting 50 unicorns, and they are, without a doubt, absolutely everywhere at the moment, £21.95. That means 43 pence each. 43 pence. Tell me, on what planet are you going to get a Swarovski dragonfly charm for 43p?
Yeah.
Not on this planet. Not on this planet. No, no, no. All there for you. So this is the silver colourway that you're getting, of course, on your base metal. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pick up the dragonfly to show you. Turn it on the side, you'll see it says Swarovski crystal on the actual barrel part. Then, of course, you've got, and look at this. This is really lovely finish. beautiful, bright, bright silver look. And then look at, this is where the magic happens. The cerulean is holding that beautiful sparkle in place. It's very cleverly done, isn't it? Now, I hadn't realised that that was cerulean until yesterday when we were talking about it.
When we did
Your
it
earrings that you're wearing, quite amazing. Have you made them?
Yes, yeah.
Cerulean, beautiful Swarovskis, angel wings, gunmetal greys. My kind of a beautiful jewellery, gotta be said. I've got Brian and Angela, I've got Catherine, I've got Sally, I've got Antoinette and Barbara, I've got Christine and Elizabeth and Isabel, Molly and Shona and Janina and Mandy and Kathy and Rita and Emma, Eileen and Amina, Linda and Emma, collectors in Kildare, Susan, Kerry in Northumberland, Dawn in South Yorkshire, anonymous collectors, so many of you there. I think it's an amazing, amazing price. I really, really do. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab the pearl drop ones here for you. Oops, stay still, thank you. Galloping around. It does look great, doesn't it? Really does. And again, it's high fashion, it's on trend, really easy to get it. And again, I say quick makes, you've made them, so obviously it would be. For me, it would take a little bit of time. But nice quick makes for somebody who's experienced as yourself to get a really quick return on.
Absolutely. I mean, for if you're on a craft fair or something, these are going to be fantastic.
On and gone.
Because you could do wish bracelets with them. There's all sorts of things you could do. We've got Christmas coming up. If you want to make Christmas decorations, you could do a wirework carousel and have them just dangling down
really
from the,
nice
idea.
idea.
And have it on your tree.
Yeah, lovely idea. Really, really lovely. Do make sure that you're holding those lines. Talk to the call centre. Well done. Now then, we've still got our pack of 2 crosses and 3 horns of plenty coming your way. Oh, like that, they've all just fallen down. About 10 minutes away. 1 turquoise, 2 malachite, 1 tiger's eye, 1 fancy jasper, all coming your way very, very soon. Let's delve into box. Yeah, aquamarine. Soft, gentle colour, beautiful, perfect rounds as well. Stunningly calibrated, which means that you can work with amethyst in a very, very specific way. They're calibrated, they're perfect rounds. You've got the most gorgeous soft saturation. And look how consistent the colour is in these genuine aquamarines. Real, genuine aquamarines. These have not been grown in a laboratory. They've not been sort of created in a factory to simulate it in any way, shape or form. What you've got is the real deal. They've got a lovely, soft, gentle lustre as well, haven't they? Really soft, gentle lustre. 90 carats on your screen. 90 carats. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can. All 6mm rounds. Now the 6mm round is going to be really lovely to work with. I mean, we've seen already how easy it is to make a stretchy, but it is a beautiful colour in a stretchy, isn't it?
That would be fantastic in a stretchy. And with all of our charms and things that we've been doing recently.
Tonight, I'm just going to pop one of those unicorns. If you had a jump ring, just popped in between there, and I will, you know, it's so easy to do that. In fact, let me just do that very, very quickly, and that's me doing it. So I'm literally just going to open the barn door, pop that on there, take this up to the aquamarine and lock it in place. And then, literally, like that.
Yeah.
$16.95 for the aquamarine strand. You get 2 of those out of that strand. You're not going to be selling that for $16.95 just on its own, are you?
Perfect for your March birthday presents.
Absolutely. And what's that fabric? What's that? Always be a unicorn. There's that fabulous meme, isn't there, where you know it's always be a unicorn. So I think it's you know I can't remember what the saying is. In a field of horses, always be a unicorn or something like that, isn't it? You know, it just means that you're individual, you stand out, and you are confident in your own self. And I love that. I'm going to have to make sure I take this off this strand, otherwise it's going back to the warehouse, and somebody's going to get a solid stunning silver jump ring with a little surprise unicorn. $16.95 on your screen. Karen and Wrexham, well done indeed to you, my darling. Nice to see you. Hello to Deborah, Anonymous Collectors, well done indeed. Lots of you on the phone lines waiting to check out. $16.95 for genuine unenhanced natural aquamarine rounds. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They are gorgeous, very tactile as well. Of course, yeah. Now, we had something a little bit, it wasn't too distinctively different from this, apart from the fact that it had the titanium coating over it that gave it that sort of mermaid colour. But have a look at this. It's lovely without though as well, isn't it? Proper deep blues. 0800 644 655 to get your hands on lapis lazuli. Now, when you think about lapis lazuli, you think about its myth, its lore, its legend, the history that it's had. You think about how it was once upon a time the most expensive gemstone on the planet, and then you look at what we're about to do. You've got some really beautiful moments, the pyrite running through here. Now, it was lovely Deb Rudge the other night who was wearing rosary link drop earrings that contained this gorgeous strand. So she had rosary linked beautiful lapis lazuli in gold chain with gold shepherd hook going through. They looked so expensive. They really, really did. It's a lovely strand, really lovely. You can see the luster. Should be $18.95. Nope. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're jumping on those phone lines. It is Afghanistan lapis lazuli. It's untreated, it's unenhanced, which is really spectacular. $10.95. We like a good deal like that though, don't we? We love affordability, we love a good deal like that. Do make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can on that one. Again, thinking about the fact you're getting an 18cm strand as well, but they're big rondelles. They're not tiny rondelles, they've got a substantial graduation. They start at 0.5 centimetre at 5mm, all the way up to 9. So it's really quite substantial. We've got the horns and crosses coming up for you. It says horn. They are the horn of plenty, which is an Italian good luck charm. 3 of those, along with 2 cross pendants coming up for you very, very soon. Looking forward to that. I do. These are wow, wow, wow. Now, we had something. If we talk about what you did with the Cerulean in the first kit last night,
yeah.
We had antique bronze picture frames, didn't we, and some bezels that had a little surface with the raised bezel, and you were able to put the Cerulean inside it and then stick the Swarovskis in.
Yeah.
I'm just going to hold this to the side for you. So you can see there's a slight lip there on a bezel. So you could put polymer clay, resin, Cerulean in there. You could glue some shibori in with a beautiful design. There's lots of potential that you could do with that. Now I'm just going to flip it over and show you the reverse. Now, even as a key ring, that I think would be fab.
Yeah.
My keys that I have, I'm like the jail keeper. I have every set of keys I ever need on a massive carabiner. And it comes with me everywhere. I don't trust myself to leave keys at home and pick them up. For all the different sort of venues that I teach at, I need all these different keys. But I have to say that as a luxurious, you know, you go to Michael Kors, right? So I was down at Michael Kors in the, in Gunwharf Quay. And it's got a fantastic outlet centre. And I was in Michael Kors buying a handbag, as you do. And I got to the till, and the lady said, "Oh, would you like a Michael Kors key ring at half price today?" $19.99, half price key ring made of base metal with just the Michael Kors brand. I was like, "Oh, you're all right, thanks." But if you think about the fact that you've got base metal, whole load of gold overlay, plus the ability to personalise this, you get 6 in the pack. I've got all 6 here. price is ridiculous. Isn't that amazing? Those really beautiful, and they are gorgeous in their own right. They look fantastic. £1 and what, 66p? £1 and 66 pence each. Whether you're using that, now if you think about logging into Tiffany's website and looking at their key, their Tiffany keys, and seeing the price points. Now obviously they're in solid sterling silver and they're in gold, of course they are, but the look and the feel and the idea of a big, beautiful pendant. I'm going to take it up to the neck just to kind of show you distance-wise. If that was on a gold chain, plus then if you were to personalise it and have the cerulean on the one side, and then when it twists and turns on that long length of chain, it doesn't matter, does it? Oh, I like that sound. Ooh, ooh. Does sound really expensive. You've got a look and a feel here that is, you know, elsewhere very, very highly expensive. I think they're a great idea. I think for, you know, your key to the door for 1821, of course, just as a symbol to gift to somebody who may be going off to university. Their first going to Narnia. Well, it could happen if you are running through wardrobes, Tom. This is true, mate. It's true. They are. I think that they're just a lovely little sort of personalised idea there. Thank you to Josephine. Thank you to Collectors in Lincolnshire. Thank you to Anonymous Collectors. Well done indeed to you. A few of you on the phone lines are waiting to press your button. One's good stuff. We are fast approaching our Horns of Plenty and our 2 cross pendants as well. I've not seen those before. I've not seen those. They are a proper bright gold colour as well. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Now then, it's time for a little cheeky star buy. So, 3 Horns of Plenty. The Horn of Plenty is an Italian good luck charm, historically. Then you've got those 2 cross pendants. Beautiful fancy jasper and your malachite, all coming away, all bundled together, one amazing price. So I've just very quickly popped a jump ring through the top of the turquoise Horn of Plenty. So Italian history here. It is, the Horn of Plenty is a good luck charm from the history of it, sort of foundations of that history is in Italy, and it's known as the good luck charm. And I've got to say as well, it does have that shark tooth resemblance as well in it, but nevertheless it is that kind of Horn of Plenty. I think just for that turquoise one alone, if you were to pop that onto a leather cord, maybe with one of our slider clasps, if you're thinking about the other jewellers that would offer something like that and the sort of price point that you'd be looking at, I think you'd be very, very happy with the price of this bundle. Very, very happy. It's really nice, isn't it? What I'm going to do then is I'm going to show you the malachite. And I love the fact, look at how the banding of the colour flows around the entire malachite. Proper vivid green. Yeah. But what I'm going to do is, if I rotate it, follow the bands. Follow the bands, look how it is so beautifully symmetrical from one side to the other. Good, isn't it? It's not painted on. All of that is natural and enhanced. That's your malachite. You've got a really ancient mythical gemstone there as well. Of course, you think about why during the Renaissance period and stuff, and during medieval period, that those gemstones were worn. And you know, you really do have a very, very historical, sort of mythical reason for wearing malachite. You then got your tiger's eye. And then, of course, you've got, we all know about our tiger's eye quartz. Let's talk about the fancy jasper first. Now, this is almost like, it reminds me of almost like pink mottled tourmaline a little bit, this one. Now, this will not necessarily be the one that you get. You may get a cross pendant with more green, more splash of orange, a smaller part of kind of maybe mulberry red. It looks quite ancient, doesn't it, this one? Sort of like weather worn in a graveyard almost, isn't it? Beautiful, and you can see the thickness of it as well. All that depth coming through. It's not a doublet, it's not a triplet, it's very durable. But also, let me just grab the malachite. So vivid. And again, we'll follow through that beautiful design.
Yeah.
So you can see the striations flowing all the way through. All 5 for one price. And that price is absolutely fabulous. Guaranteed. 0800 644 655. Number that you need to be dialing is a free number from a UK landline. We're under £20. £17.95. Works out at just over £3.50 per fabulous element. And collectors in North Yorkshire, Delia, Linda, Christine, Kimberly, Lynn, Rosalind, Dawn, and the phone lines go whoosh for this one. I am not surprised at all. When you have got, is that your horn of plenty? Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, it is. I just think that it's a fantastic. I just as a pendant, as a charm. December birthstone, good luck horn of plenty in a charm.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Even if you were just presented with that in a gift box, somebody has been thoughtful. They've thought about your birthstone. They've thought about wishing you good luck, abundance and prosperity. And then they've gifted that to you as a Christmas gift. No one's going to know that it was under, what, £4? Amazing work. Hi, Bernice. Hello, Maggie. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Lynn and Rosalind and Dawn. Nice to see you. Do make sure that you are checking out. What would you be I mean, the thing is, you can just be very, very simple and straightforward with these, can't we, Katie? Or we can kind of go to town with them as well. There's so much option that we've got.
You could definitely sort of put them all onto one sort of like charm necklace.
Yeah.
So you could have them either at different lengths or anything like that. Or you could, like you say, use them individually. I think they're a great unisex piece.
Absolutely.
So for your unisex jewellery, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that when you explain to the receiver of these as gifts that they are good luck charms, and the connotation of why that gemstone is important as well. So, you know, do a little bit of research, see the myth and legend and lore surrounding malachite, see the myth and legend and lore surrounding your turquoise, explain about the horn of plenty. You know, you've put thought, you've put effort into that gift idea, into that creation, whether you're even just selling that on your craft stall or you are gifting it to somebody. The thought and the effort, and that is priceless. It really, really is. Hello to Kimberly, hello to Vidya, hello to Maggie, well done indeed to you, to Anne, congratulations to Christine, well done indeed. Just make sure that you are checking those out. They are fab, aren't they? Absolutely. Love the fact that we've got the turquoise one in there. That might be my favourite.
Oh, I like the malachite cross.
Yeah, the malachite cross, I think, do you know what's so impressive about that? Is the fact that it isn't a doublet or a triplet, and you can see the entire gemstone. And all its striations and all of that natural beauty in it just doesn't move. It's not cracked, it's not sort of cemented all together in sort of sections. It's one solid, beautiful gemstone. And to see it like that is gorgeous, isn't it? Really gorgeous. Well done, hold those lines, stay where you are. We're delving into kyanites. Now, it is not often that we get a chance to see kyanite, full stop. We had a cabochon of it the other night, which was gorgeous. But this is, now have a look at this. These are your slices, your plain wheel slices. 6 to 8 millimetres on the graduation. The colour is amazing on that kyanite, isn't it? Now that, and just humour me for a sec, but that along with the Swarovski crystal in the centre.
Yeah.
You've got celestial blues with a beautiful charm. And it's going to just work a treat, isn't it, in your stretchy?
Lovely. And some nice pyrite spacer beads in between.
Oh,
That
now
would
we
be
had
really
those
nice,
earlier,
yeah.
those 3 mils. They would look great, wouldn't they? Really would work. So you've got natural and enhanced kyanite, 150 carats. You've got a beautiful, beautiful blue. Very, very difficult to cut and facet in its own instance, but also when you get a gorgeous run of colour like this, yes, there's a little variation in the tone and saturation. Do you know what? This gemstone just is allowed to have as many variation in tone and saturation as it wants to, because it is so rare, because it is so difficult to cut and facet. 18 centimetre strand, it is jam-packed to the rafters. £70.95. Yeah, for 150 carats.
Wow.
Of natural and enhanced kyanite. It is a beauty. It's coming your way. 0800 644 655, all the way down to £39.95 tonight. Now, I have seen strands of kyanite here. I've been able to bring you strands of kyanite here at £119. So to see kyanite now at £39.95 is an absolute dream. It is a little bit of a higher end strand because of its rarity, because of its individuality, because of the fact that it is difficult to get your hands on it. But when you see it and you're seeing it, and there's not a millimetre of this strand that isn't absolutely saturated with that gorgeous kyanite blue. £39.95, reduced from over £70, in fact closer to £80, and we've reduced it all the way down to £39.95. Amazing opportunity. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Well done. Yeah, let's do that now. Oh, I love this idea. Absolutely adore it. Now this is how you can create a pancetta wreath, Christmas wreath, way in time for Christmas. Now we saw yesterday, do you remember yesterday when Katie showed us how to work with those beautiful ribbons? Now this would be another way of utilising that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't a pancetta wreath, by using the technique that you showed us last night, in creating, I'm just going to spin it around and show you different techniques. You've got all that beautiful wicker work going on. And then, of course, you can see we've put the pancetta there. Ooh, it's pretty. Love it. Look at that. Oh, yes.
That's Kaleshna's.
Is it Kaleshna?
Video, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
So this, I just think that the technique that you showed us, just to have in the house, in the kitchen, in your own colourway with the ribbons, like you showed us in the technique last night, we'd be able to do that with this, wouldn't we? Easily.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
That's exciting. On the run up to Christmas as well, I think this is a brilliant idea. It gives you plenty of time to be able to get, you know, and if you're thinking about, I want to make this, you've got time to get it at home, you've got time to absorb it, take it all in, and then have a look on our website and see what you're going to need to buy to be able to get hold of it. £4.95.
Fantastic.
I think it's lovely.
Fantastic.
I think when you home make a wreath and Christmas decorations, it's not like normal decorations for your home. It's something that is kept and that's treasured, that maybe your kids or your grandkids or you know, you spent a lot of time, a lot of effort putting into. It almost becomes heirloom-like.
Yes.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's not often that you buy a wreath every year, unless you're buying a real one, of course. But I just think that this gives such a gorgeous look. Imagine how much you'd be paying if you went into someone, you know, one of the garden centres, into their Christmas section and bought, you know, a beautiful handmade wreath like that.
Yeah.
£4.95.
It does take a while to sort of get all of your components together.
Yeah, absolutely. So
to then make them, you know. And,
absolutely.
And then...
I was listening to the radio yesterday, on Sunday rather, at home, and somebody had phoned into the radio station and said that they had made 8 Christmas puddings. This is when they were making their Christmas puddings and their Christmas cakes. Right. And they were in, you know, just every now and then they're going to put a little bit more sherry on them over the next few weeks, go back to it, go back to it, go back to it. But this is a time where you start thinking about if you've not started buying yet, it's certainly when you start thinking about buying. It's certainly when you think about prepping.
Yeah.
And this is the sort of thing, like you're saying, it takes time to get all those components together. And then when you've got everything together, that's when you sit down, give yourself time, join collection on the DVD and pop it all together.
Yeah, I always find that if you're creating something and you have to wait for things to come in, it doesn't sort of like come together.
Yes, yeah.
But if you've got everything there, you can make it.
Absolutely,
you know,
it's all in the prep.
right away. Yes,
it's all in
exactly.
the prep, isn't it? It's all in the prep. Listen, do make sure you're staying tuned. You've got our final hour coming up with Katie, and of course that means masterclass. 3 fabulous different colourways coming up for the next kit. Up next.
Welcome everyone again to a mid-show meeting. Right, birthdays. We're talking about all of the ideas that everyone came up with and things we want to do. So I just want you to pick out some of your favourites.
Sheena's idea, I absolutely love that. Wall of Fame, mid-show, different categories. Boom!
Love that idea.
Yeah, well, Alda really wanted to have brand new sterling silver.
Right, folks, brand new, got that down.
Sonia would like bigger bundles for lower prices.
Massive bundles, big discounts, no problem. And just before we go through any others, does anyone actually think we should do some of our own work? You know, come up with our own ideas instead of stealing everyone else's?
No.
All right, okay. Join us
with Mark
on Wednesday the 1st of November
between 1 and 6
for the mid-show.
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, jewellerymaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free 3-pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Welcome, welcome. Lovely to have your company. Last hour of the Late Show this evening. We will be joining Katie in a matter of moments, but there's lots to get through, so we're going to crack on straight away for you. Thank you for those of you that have pre-ordered already. Absolutely brilliant. It means we can focus on that fantastic masterclass with Katie. So we're starting with the silver colourway. There is so much to bring you. This is a two-part Titania kit. Now we know, of course, Titania and Oberon, the king and queen of the fairies in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Thanks very much, Will Shakespeare. So this is the Titania collection, and this is the silver colourway. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up one of our fairies, just to kind of show you. It's very coquettish. This is your silver colour fairy, 50 in the pack. They are copper base with silver colour. Got a massive connector point at the top as well, which is fabulous. Very nymph-like. Very cute, very, very nice indeed. A little Tinkerbell-esque. And you're getting 50 of those in the pack. So that's your fairies. So like you had 50 of the unicorns, you've got 50 of the fairies in the pack. You're then getting your strand of freshwater cultured pearls. 5x4mm. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous saturated. They are so pearlescent, aren't they? Really lovely. Beautiful pearlescence on those, full 38 centimetre strand of those. You're then getting your findings kit, which can, and now for those of you, this is a 150 piece findings kit. You've got your normal head pins, you've got your featherweight head pins, you've got your bolt ring clasps, you've got your shepherd's hooks, you've got your crimp beads, your crimp covers, your spacers, your jump rings, and of course that chain as well. So you've got all of that in this one pack. There is a second fantastic Titania Swarovski element to this kit that's coming up for you in a matter of moments. But to start off with, so this is the silver colourway. It's called Titania, and the silver colourway today, all at $19.95. The findings kit, the pearls, and 50 fantastic fairy charms. And 150 piece findings kit. Do make sure that you are checking out your baskets, won't you? Mm-hmm. They are gorgeous, really, really lovely. Obviously, this comes with your cream pearls, your white pearls, your genuine freshwater cultured pearls. But if you think about how much you are getting in this kit, normally, if you think about it, you'd get, what, 10 fairies in the pack, possibly? 10 fairies normally in the pack. Got 50. And they go a long way, don't they, lovely? Yeah. They really, really do go a long way. What I'm going to do, while you're coming in for them, I'm just going to grab, very, very quick, I'm just going to grab some of the pieces that you can see in the silver colourway. My goodness me. Should I just grab all of these? You made a lot of jewellery, Katie. Crikey, O'Reilly, my love. So, let's show you. Now this is, I just double check it, everything from the kit?
Yep, I've not added anything.
Added any other components from home?
No.
Okay, so.
Just my love.
Oh, of course, of course. I'm just going to show you all of those beautiful different designs that you've got coming up here. Oh, let me just flip that little fairy around there. Now, if I just spin this one round for you, you'll see that Katie's also made charms out of the pearls and the Swarovski as well. They are fab, absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love them. So that's just some of the jewellery that Katie has made. Now, obviously this is the silver colourway. We've got a gold, and we've also got a rose gold colourway coming your way as well. So that's part one at $19.95. Make sure you're checking it out. Part two of Titania Beautiful Fairy Kit are these Swarovskis, and they are sparkly. So this is your Aurora Borealis crystal that you're getting there, of course. They are your 4mm faceted round beads. You're then getting the light turquoise 3mm faceted rounds, and then you're getting the Swarovski light turquoise bicone 4mm. I mean, the sparkle here is magical, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really, really is.
It's reminiscent of that Frozen film, isn't
Yeah,
it?
absolutely. Oh, let it go. They are gorgeous, I've got to say. They are really, really lovely. Beautiful colours, and work perfectly with that kind of, that sort of nymph-like, fairy-like, beautiful theme, don't they?
Yeah.
Really, really lovely. So you've got 3 lots of Swarovski here in the Titania collection. We've got the Sugar Plum Fairy and the Tinkerbell collection coming up for you. 144 Swarovskis for £21.95. Amazing, amazing combination. That looks about 15 pence per Swarovski. And they are uber sparkly. They really, really are. 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can. £21.95. £2.95 for the entire day's postage and packaging. So if you're getting both elements of the kit, you're only paying 1 price point. So that's the silver colourway. Okay, so that is Titania. Okay, so I'm just going to pop all of that to one side. Keep dialing through for that one. Should we go to the yellow gold or rose gold next? Okay, rose gold next. Fabulous. So this is the rose gold colourway, and I'm just going to pop these. Thank you. Oh, she's so good, isn't her sister? Honestly, she's just all over here. She's like, let's swap all of these around, Ray. Don't hide, don't hide. We know you're there. We know that you are there, my lovely. And we wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, these are. Oh, I love those fairy earrings. Oh, these are gorgeous. Thank you, my darling, very, very much. Right. Let's go through the kit first, because this has got slightly more to it. So we've got, I'm just going to pick these up for you very quickly, your rose gold fairy. Now this is, just show this rose gold colour to you. This is the Sugar Plum collection in the rose gold colour. You've got multicolour. Beautiful, but the colours just work so beautifully, don't they?
Yeah.
They really, really do. So you've got your, and they are natural, unenhanced, freshwater cultured perks. It is a perk. Pearls, 3x4mm. Definitely fabulous, fabulous pearls. We love our pearls. Then we get in the findings kit. Headpins, featherweight headpins, big bolt ring clasps as well. Have you seen the size of them?
They're nice. These are my favourite.
Lovely size,
really
aren't they?
like
I'm going to just pop one in the tweezers to show you. Look at the size of that bolt ring clasp, though. Nice big size, isn't it? Now that, for your bolt ring, that's a 9mm bolt ring. Really nice. Really, really nice. So that is part 1 of the kit. Part 1, price on the screen, £19.95. And if you want to work with a colour that is literally everywhere on the run up to Christmas, that is definitely the one to go for. The rose gold colourway is by far and above. If you were just to walk into a jeweller's, it's the rose gold one that would sell out first. Without a doubt, it is so popular. So we've got, so just sort of examples of what Katie has made for us. We've got for you your beautiful Sugar Plum Fairy and very beautiful pearl long dangling earrings. I'm falling in love with those. Let me also show you, then you've got, look at this. Really lovely. That as an anklet would be gorgeous as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Really lovely. And I'm just going to bring in another one for you. So lots of lovely little charm bracelet ideas here. And not a single extra element from the stash at Katie's house. Everything used within the stash. So you've got 4 bracelets, 2 pairs of earrings, and I'm sure there were loads more left. Loads more left. So that is your part 1. Oh, Linda, Joan, Rosalind, collectors in Devon, South Yorkshire, Lynette, Michelle, collectors in Greater London, Lynn in Fife, Susan in Worcestershire, anonymous collectors. Make sure you're checking out. Part 2. So we've got, in your part 2, some more beautiful Swarovski. It's got to be said, they have got some beautiful colourways going on. So you've got the amethyst colour Swarovski round beads. You've got the Swarovski crystal violet cone beads, which are the 4mm. You've then got, of course, the velvet cone beads, which are in a 3mm. And then the rose gold colour bicone beads in the 4mm. Now you're getting 48 of everything apart from the amethyst colour Swarovski rounds, which are a 24 pack. So that's 48, 48, 24, 48. That's a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot.
Really lovely. 158 in total. Oh, sorry, 168 in total. 168, that's 24, 48, 48 and 48. 21.95, that's 13 pence each. 13 pence each. And I'm going to bring in the earrings that Katie made. They are uber sparkly. Now what I am going to do is just show the blue ones off as well, if I may, from the last kit, because Katie's been very, very savvy, and what she's done is shown you the different looks, very similar jewellery throughout all of those different designs, but just slight variation just to show you what you can achieve. So that was from the previous kit, and this is from this kit, so that's the rose gold and the amethyst all running through. I don't think we've got enough kits. There's not enough to go around. There are so many of you there. Well done indeed. So that is the Sugar Plum Fairy colourway. Then we have the Tinkerbell collection, which is your... Now, if we think about this, and we think about the gold colourway, I have to say as well, the colours that the team have chosen, thank you Katie, my darling, the colours that the buying team have chosen and the kit team have chosen to put together for this, it's very, very festive, very Christmassy. So, thank you, sweetheart. The golds and the reds look amazing, don't they?
They do.
Absolutely astonishing. Okay, so thank you, my lovely.
There we go.
Let me just move that. And that one. Fabulous. Okay, so in this kit we are getting the gold colourway Tinkerbell Fairy. So we've had Titania, we've had Sugar Plum, now we've got your Tinkerbell. It's just a different way of being able to showcase the colours. You've got your gold colour. You've got, and it is a bright yellow gold, isn't it? Really see the level of detail in the charm as well. So you've got 50 of those. Then you've got, look at that, champagne coloured beautiful pearls.
These are stunning.
Now they are 5x4, 38 centimetre strand. And the pearlescence is amazing on them, isn't it? Really outstanding. So you're getting the champagne gold colourway. Then of course you're getting the findings kit. So it's still the 150 piece findings kit. Featherweight headpins, chain, featherweight, your headpins, your featherweights, your big bolt ring clasp, your shepherd's hooks, your jump rings, your spacer beads, of course your crimp bead covers and your crimps. Now, all of that, the photograph on the web is showing that you're getting the Swarovskis as well. I'm afraid the Swarovskis are a separate part of the kit, but all of the Tinkerbell section for you, $19.95. The colourways for the, and they are spectacular, they are beautifully festive, I've got to say. This on the run up to Christmas with your Christmas fairies and the ideas that you've got behind this, just to show you. So you've got the red Swarovskis I mean, just simply set, I've got to say, there's so much in this kit. $21.95 for these Swarovskis in this kit. You've got the golden shadow faceted round beads, 4mm. Then you've got the Swarovski crystal Siam faceted rounds in the 4 and the Siam crystal bicones in the 3mm. 144 in total for $21.95. Now, I know in the pot there you can't see the reds as clearly as you'd like to. Let me show them there, because they are, I tell you what, on the run up to Christmas, that red and gold, thank you very much. They are beautiful, aren't they?
Like red velvet, aren't
aren't they just? And they glow, and I know that that's not translating down the camera lens, but they've got a gorgeous glow to them, haven't they? Really lovely. Let me show you a couple of the other pieces that you've got here as well. Of course, you can see we've got the little red and gold charm coming off there. You can see that Katie's worked the pearls and the fairy charm here, and just a simple charm bracelet here as well. And then there's a couple more pairs of earrings. I mean, my goodness me, the kits just keep on giving with the amount that's in them though, doesn't it?
Yep, and I had loads left
over. I bet you did. I bet you did. So that's Titania in the silver. That's rose gold in, of course, the sugar plum fairy, rather, I should say. And of course, Tinkerbell in the yellow gold colourway. Right, my lovely. What are you going to show us?
Well, I think this is a perfect gift or kit even for the very first timey.
Okay, so newbies.
Yeah. Definitely,
newbies to jewellery making.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Having had a bit of a sabbatical, I'm intrigued. So you're going to kind of take us back to basics a little bit and go through what we've got in the
basics. Yeah, just sort of do a few of the techniques that we've got here.
Fabulous.
So
gorgeous.
You can bring them over if you like, Ben.
I will.
Thank you, my lovely.
I didn't know if there was a particular one.
Thank you, sweetheart. So,
right then,
chain from the findings kit.
Yeah.
Okay. Smashing.
Okay. So this is still from
your kit that you had.
Yeah, I've still got the other samples in here.
Amazing.
So,
okay.
So this is, you know, it will go on
Keeps
forever
on
and ever and ever and ever. So I've taken 7.5 inches.
Yep.
I think I've done the other bracelets there at 6.5 because I've only got very small wrists as well.
Yeah.
So it's the only part of me that is small, I'm afraid.
Sure.
So right, there we go. And then we've got our bolt clasp here. And these are fantastic. I really
such a
do
lovely
like
big
these.
size.
Yeah.
There's nothing, you know that you're not going to... I find, because I've got such ridiculously weak nails after years of having acrylics and falsies and stuff, I find that if the clasp if it's quite a thin... pull back on that bolt ring, it goes through my nail. It just wrecks it. So it's nice to see quite a substantial 9mm bolt. I can't speak. Bolt ring. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay then. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you'll be able to pick this up, but when you have a look at it, there is actually a saw cut in there. So you'll be able to open that up. Now it's the same principle as with a jump ring. And if you're new, you open up your jump ring from north to south. You never open it up east to west because you will never get it closed again in a circle. So I'm just going to now hook on our chain.
Yeah.
And this chain cuts lovely as well.
Beautiful.
So, and then we're just going to close that up. So now we've got our clasp on. You can, if you want to, add a jump ring to the end, but I actually didn't for these ones. But it just depends on how you want to. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm just going to pop that together on there. So that's a basic bracelet, so you could just leave it like that. So I'm just going to move that to one side, and we shall now move on to the elements that we're going to pop onto our bracelet.
Okay.
So I've got some of the thicker head pins just here.
Can we show them the difference between the thicker one and the featherweight?
And the
Is that
featherweight,
okay?
yeah,
Thank you, my
definitely.
lovely.
So as you can see there, we've got the featherweight there, and then we've got our standard, we'll call it, the standard size head pin just there. Okay, and these head pins will go through our Swarovskis, even the small red ones. So if I just show you that.
The Siams?
Yeah. She says.
Take your time.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah,
so they go on lovely. So that is just a nice delicate touch there. So we can pop one of those on, and then we can pop on another one of your Swarovskis, and then we'll pop on another one of these just on the top there. And then if you wanted to, we could go a bit bigger with the bigger cyan.
Yeah.
Like so, and then we can go. So it just depends on how you want to configure your charms. So
But that's what's so lovely about it, though. You're making your own Swarovski charm.
yeah, and I mean, if you wanted to, you could then carry that on upwards, and then you've got yourself a nice pair of earrings.
Ah, like the earrings. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come in with my bell making pliers. These are the same as your round nose pliers, that if you are new and you get the new kit with all your findings in it anyway, you'll have your round nose pliers in there. But these are the same. These are the same thing, it's just that they're different widths on there. So I'm going to use the smallest width on my bell making pliers, which is this one just here. And I'm going to do a rosary link, or a rosary. Well, yeah, it's a rosary link. So I'm just going to bring that back towards myself, the head pin just there. And these are really nice and malleable. And I've left probably about 2 mil gap there between the Swarovski and where I've popped in my bell making pliers. And I'm just going to pop that back in and bring the wire so it's pointing backwards away from me. So I'm now just going to take out my pliers. So this is what we're left with.
Little pea shape, sort of like an elongated pea shape, isn't it?
So I'm now going to come in with my chain nose pliers and just hold on to that loop that I've created. And I like to wrap around 3 times. So if you just keep that in your head, however many times you wish to wrap around will be the distance that you leave, and it'll also make your finished pieces look a lot neater. Okay, so we've now done that 3 times. And as you can see, our peas just, loop's just gone off a little bit, so if I just bring that back up again, there we go. And then I'm just going to come in with my snippers, and then go in as close as you can, give that a snip, always keep a hold of it, otherwise you might get a piece of metal in your eye, and we don't want that. We've got just a little bit sticking out here, so I'm just going to give that just a tiny little squeeze. Now you've got to be very careful. Obviously Swarovski crystal is glass, and if you squeeze it too hard, it will crack. Yeah. So just be very, very careful. But that is one of our charms there.
Lovely.
So we can now bring in our bracelet, and I'm going to get one of the jump rings.
Just so that you know, we're cycling through the different, while Katie's grabbing the jump ring, we're cycling through the different options, the colourways. Choose your favourite colourway. By far, the rose gold colourway, as we knew, would be the most popular. It always is. But what I will say to you is the value for money in these kits, with the findings kits, with the genuine pearls, with the fairies, just that part of the kit alone, the value for money, it is outstanding. It really is. If you want to go that step further and grab these Swarovskis as well, please, by all means, do that. But the findings kits, the fairies, and the pearls, the value for money is amazing. Lots of you with them in your baskets not checked out yet. Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Go, go, go.
Okay, so I'm going to show you what I was talking about earlier about the jump rings, because there's no point in saying it and not doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's show it.
So we've now got our jump ring. Oh, look, we've opened. Oh no, I've opened it up the correct way. That's a bit silly of me, isn't it? So I'm just going to. I haven't got my other flat nose pliers. There we go. So instead of opening it north to south, you don't want to open it this way, east to west, because you'll never get it back again, and you'll be forever.
It'll be out of shape, won't it? It won't be that perfect.
You've got one going over the top,
finish.
one going over the bottom.
They don't click back in place. One's too high, the other's too low, and then you risk, I suppose, losing your chain or your charm out of the jump ring.
And you don't want to ruin something that you've just spent a lot of time making just through doing something like that. So now I'm just going to.
It's like a schoolboy error, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a schoolgirl error.
I remember I told somebody how to do that once, and they said, I've always done it wrong, you know, so it's not that you do it wrong, it's just that, you know, you learn along the way.
Absolutely. No, to be honest with you, when we first started 7 years ago, that's how we opened our jump rings, and then we soon learned, actually, they just almost lock into place. Definitely.
So we've now just attached that to our bracelet.
Pretty on its own right.
Yep. And if you wanted to, then we can then add in a couple of our...
Yeah, let's pop a couple of fairies on there as well. Can I just say thank you, everybody's checking out, which is great to see. And again, we are cycling through the different colourways. What was your favourite colourway? Was it the rose gold? Was it the yellow gold? Are you looking forward to, if you have bought the yellow gold colourway, are you looking forward to kind of making jewellery on the run up to Christmas? With those reds and golds, you can't really get anything more festive, can you? And maybe with a splash of green in there and happy days, but your reds and your golds, they are it's that fairy on the run up to Christmas. It's the Christmas fairy, isn't it?
Yeah.
The fastest selling charms ever over at Gemporia were the Christmas charms, the fairy charms that we made. It really, really is. They're made by the same team. It's the same pattern, the same design as I used for our charms over at Gemporia. It's such a very, very, very popular fairy design. It really, really is. Quite nymph-like.
Yes.
I like it very much. I hope you get your perfect colourway. The value for money is amazing. Okay.
Right, so I've got my my fairy then. I'm just going to pop that onto the jump ring. Now, in order to make sure that we've got it even on every side, we've got our charm into one link, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, and then I'll put it on the 4th, and I'll just pick that up. There we go. So we've got one on one side.
Oh, it's so pretty. Lovely.
And then we shall pop that onto there and do it again. Now, obviously, you need to make sure that you're popping your fairies on so they're facing the correct way as well. So we're going to count again. So we've got that one in there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll just pop her on. There we go. And then that is your...
Look at that. It's lovely.
So there we go. We've got that just there. And then if you wanted to, you could add another little fairy just on the side there. But I mean, these are perfect. Again, even if you are a seasoned crafter, you can do all sorts of things with these. You could have them as your telltale sign, you know.
Absolutely,
and have them in all the colourways as well, so then they can go with all your jewellery.
As you say, if you, depending what the name of your business is, that is your, mark of your creation, your designs, your brand. The run up to Christmas, though, I have to say, you're going into your supermarkets, you go into Morrison's at Asda, you go into your Tesco, especially the big ones, the ones that are open 24 hours. You would know about that.
Yeah.
And so you're going into, so for example, the supermarket where you work normally, we go into the big Florence and Fred section at the top where all of the clothes are and all of the kids' clothes are. At the minute, they're bound to have startings. They've probably got lots of Halloween jewellery at the minute.
Yes.
Yeah, so lots of kind of, your costume jewellery, your kids' jewellery, your sort of your teeny boppers that you have with your sort of things, all of that sort of thing. And then on the run up to Christmas, they have quite quirky jewellery. So they'll have, your Christmas earrings, your Christmas trees. They'll have all of that. For me, that I don't necessarily go for that. I'd love something Christmassy, but a little bit more classy, a little bit more sophisticated, and that just sums it up in a nutshell.
Yeah, there's a time and a place for wearing your, your big wreath earrings with your sparkly bits in.
It's the day when you're wearing your Christmas jumper where you've got a battery pack in it and it lights up. That was lighting up on the Christmas jumper, right? My hands are in the wrong place to start off with, right? We'll just ascertain that. But then, if you're going out and you're meeting with friends, it is still nice to have that Christmas element.
Yeah, you want to feel festive,
not necessarily quite as brash, maybe, as, your flashy Christmas trees or something. There's a time and a place, like you were saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I really, really like the idea of being able to get that on the run up to Christmas and wearing little fairy earrings.
Yeah, I mean, you could even have your pearls and just have one of the fairies on a necklace, just having, and then a couple in your ears.
Bam.
And you're good to go.
Thank you for taking us back to basics, especially for the Swarovski charm. I think it's lovely to be able to make your own. Question. Do Swarovskis work well as a beady bead?
Yes, they do.
Do they?
The bicones work fantastically because they sort of sit within each other.
Okay, so they kind of nestle almost
yes.
like a jigsaw and tessellate, I suppose.
Yeah, and even though the round ones as well, they do as well.
I've not seen a beady bead done with Swarovski. I'd be quite intrigued to see that.
Okay.
Yeah. There's another task for another challenge for another day. Not that we haven't worked hard enough in the last 2 days. Listen, we're cycling still through those different colourways. I can tell you by far, the rose gold one is just literally out the door every time. Please, if you've got it in your basket, don't leave it to chance, because the gold one, the rose gold one, is flying out of the door. Well done indeed to you. Thank you, my darling. Very much. I mean, so much jewellery that you've made. It's craziness, isn't it? How much jewellery you get.
I know.
Thank you, my lovely, very much. Right. I'm going back over there. She's staying here. Loads more questions that you can wing into Katie for the next, 25-ish minutes. Now, we have got some things that we would love to quickly recap with you tonight that's coming up towards the end of the show. I'm just going to show you what that is. If you missed out on the show, perhaps that you'd finished work, you couldn't tune in, we had 100 silver jump rings and your beautiful busy bees. $24.95 for you to be able to get a similar look. 100 solid sterling silver jump rings and your beautiful busy bees. Now, bearing in mind, okay, I'm just going to flip this round because I want you to see. Just take the advice that I gave a lot of our customers earlier. So you're getting 100 jump rings. Now, I wear a 6.5-inch wrist bracelet, okay? That is as tight as that is at the moment, at 6.5 inches. Now what we've done, I say we, Emily up in the office has popped one of our T-bar clasps and some solid sterling silver chain through the jump rings. Now if I wanted that to be totally complete, I would need 2 packs of the jump rings. I'd need 200. And then of course that means that I've got solid sterling silver for my stash as well. But to be able to recreate that charm bracelet look, end-to-end luxury, on your solid sterling silver, you're going to need to multi-buy like so many of our collectors did. Thank you so much for so many of you checked out earlier. This is a second chance opportunity now. There's very few left. So if you could leave one for lovely Katie, because she's desperate to get her hands on this, that would be lovely. 0800 644 655. Hold those lines. Gorgeous. Now, we then bought you... Let's start with the Moonlight. So this was a brand new, never been seen before Swarovski charm tonight. Now this is Moonlight, and you can see why. This is the new Swarovski Moonlight, it's so sparkly, Moonlight charm. Oops. Good catch,
Ooh,
good catch. So that is your Moonlight charm. I'm just going to show you there. It's got a 4mm drill hole. Okay, for the Swarovski, so sparkly. And a strand of black agate to go with that. Now, I'm going to show you the bracelet that Emily's put together for us, because I've been wearing it all night. Don't really want to take it off, but apparently I'm told I have to. Who wants to run after me on the drive home to Cardiff? It's a lot of miles you're going to need to be driving to catch up with me when I'm wearing this home. It is gorgeous. It's black agate on elastic with the Swarovski bead in the centre. $19.95 for the entire strand and the Swarovski Moonlight. Now, if you are looking for a high-end, gorgeous, homemade gift to give to somebody this Christmas, you are sorted with that one. Then we also introduce you tonight to the Shooting Star charm. It is a bit gorge. It really is. All the Swarovski, gorgeous sparkle, and it does sparkle, and some white shell pearls. I'll pop the bracelet on the wrist that, of course, Emily put together for us for this one as well. They look so expensive. They really do look so expensive. You'll get the strand of white shell pearls, 6mm rounds, 38cm strand, and the Swarovski gorgeous Shooting Star Montana and Golden Shadow Swarovski crystal charm, £19.95. Absolutely gorgeous. So we've revisited those for you. For those of you that still got them in your baskets, you're going to need to check out. You really, really are. Do make sure you're not missing out on those. Now we have got, oh gosh, about 20-ish minutes left of the late show tonight. I still have, yeah, where is it gone? There it is, there it is, there it is. Got some gorgeous amethyst to bring you towards the end of the show as well. Now, amethyst rounds, perfectly calibrated, graduated in colour on this strand in beautiful sections. Strong saturation coming up for you very, very soon. Looking forward to bringing you those. Not quite yet, though. Shall we delve into box number 8? So we've got some little bolt ring clasps for you in the rose gold colourway. Have a look at these. Now you've got genuine, the rose gold is everywhere at the minute. Absolutely, Kerry just went, rose gold is the best. It is without a doubt everywhere on the run up to Christmas. Kettles, toasters, kitchen utensils, doorknobs. I mean, you cannot get it. Rose gold is everywhere. Trainers, for example, with now we've got rose gold colour soles and embellishments. You know, they're everywhere. Bolt ring clasp, solid sterling silver, 5mm, £3.95 for 10. Now, for some reason, if you're on the web, brilliant. For some reason, the graphics don't want to fill the screen. But they are £3.95 for a pack of 10 solid sterling silver rose gold overlay bolt ring clasps. Now, again, when you are working with solid sterling silver and 18 karat rose gold, kind of elevates your jewellery to a bit of another level, really, doesn't it? Gorgeous stuff. £3.95. I do apologise that they're not on your screen, but it is on the web. It is on the web. And now the graphics don't want to work at all? Woo. We can fix this. Okay, okay. It's all right. Graphics are broken. Sometimes we get some gremlins in the system. We really do get some gremlins in the system. I'm going to ask you, what do you want for Christmas, my love?
I don't know.
No?
No.
What's Father Christmas bringing you? You haven't put your list together yet?
I haven't put my list together yet, no.
No.
I was going to ask you, if you could be a mythical creature,
yeah,
what would you be and why?
I would be... now you're asking.
Okay.
My husband told me he'd be a senator.
Oh.
Yeah, so he said to me he'd be a senator. I fancy mermaid or some sort of siren. I like water work. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd like to be
maybe
a hippogriff.
A hippogriff.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I like that plan. It's still a mythical creature, isn't it? Yeah. Created by, Oh, I was on a lovely time there, Tom, talking about mythical creatures. You could be a mythical creature. What would you be, Tom? Ben, what would you be?
I'd probably be like the opposite to a merman, so like I'd have a fish head and like human legs, and it'd just be like, oh great, cheers, that went well. That's probably what I'd be.
Oh, if you've ever watched Winnie the Pooh and you know Eeyore, that's the way it has to be. That's our Ben at the minute. He's having a bit of a black cloud day. A bit of a black cloud time is our Ben. We love you though. You are our Eeyore.
I'd be a talking donkey.
But you're talking donkey. Okay, I think that's in a film. We've got for you your Tanzanite picture framed in solid sterling silver. Graphics back on. That means we crack on with it. Hippogriff, I like that plan. This is your gorgeous labradorite, picture framed in your, I think I just said Tanzanite, I do apologise. It is your labradorite picture framed in your solid sterling silver, and it's a substantial amount of silver. I'm going to spin it round for you just to get a chance to see the reverse. There is so much silver here. Look at that. 7 carats of labradorite though, and you can see that it's catching the light and labradorescing. 14 by 10 mil, totally natural, all from Madagascar, some of our finest ever labradorite coming out of that location. Should be £16.95. It's a substantial look. Now, very, very quickly, you don't need a jump ring here if you don't want to. So if I just show you here, just very, very quickly, just going to show you, the component opens up. So you've got a solid jump ring on the one side, but it opens up on the other. And then literally you just add that onto a chain, and then you close it down, and it's back in place. £9.95. How much silver is it? 3.2 grams of solid sterling silver and a labradorite that is labradorescing, I should say. £9.95. It's a beautiful, look at that glow. It's like somebody stood inside it with an ultraviolet torch, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. It's such a mesmerising stone.
Yeah, it is mesmerising.
Isn't it just? Magical. It creates a mythical appearance, doesn't it, that?
Yeah. Well, it's like I said yesterday, you can understand why people back then did think that these
gemstones were magical. Yeah, absolutely. Gorgeous. £9.95 on your screen. Well done. Make sure you're checking that out. Next one that we've got for you. These are really quite large. Tanzanites. Like a frosted lilac or a frosted pink. Delicate nuances of pink, a little bit of lilac coming through there, all genuine, unenhanced Tanzanite. It's on the web, but the graphics won't come in on screen. If I could have the code, please, that would be fabulous, team. Say that again. Tango, Romeo, Papa, Oscar, 57. There we go. TRPO57 is the code for this. I do apologise. We can't bring in those graphics for you. It looks as if we literally bring in the graphics, it crashes. Then we've got to go and reset them again. They come in and then they crash again.
We'll have to just go home.
That's a mythical opportunity happening right there, I can tell you right now. 0800 644 655 for your Tanzanite. And of course you can join us online at JewelleryMaker.com. On the web you're going to see a price of £6.95 for natural unenhanced Tanzanite. Can you tell me where it's coming from, please, Tom? From Minas Gerais. Gorgeous. From Minas Gerais in Brazil. Beautiful lilacs and lavenders and frosted pinks all coming away. Do make sure you're checking out on that. I'm sorry that the graphics won't fill your screen. Moving along to... Oh, they crashed again. Right, in that case then, Carrie, what mythical creature would you be? A mermaid. Okay, Tom, have you thought about it a little bit further? He's having a think. He's having a think. What could you be? The gargoyles aren't necessarily mythical creatures, though.
You'd be a naughty little imp.
He's not that little. He's not that little. Hades, king of the underworld. I think he was a god, wasn't he? Mythical god. Yeah. I know. I have to say, it is one of those things where when you read and research about mythical creatures, it is quite fascinating though. What's your favourite? I know you want to be a hippogriff, but what would your favourite be?
I think mermaid.
Yeah. It's the thing is, because they've been written about so much, haven't they? That werewolves, you see. Quite fancy being a werewolf. Yeah. Oh, we're going to do a star by for mythical creatures galore going there. What would you be? Let us know. Let us know. we're going to try a star by. This should be good. Yay! Graphics on screen! Woohoo! Somebody put some money in the meter. Fabulous. So, we've got some beautiful size, and they are perfect rounds. Absolutely perfect rounds. Nice to be able to work with your gemstones when they're perfect rounds, because at least you know that if you are creating a pattern or if you're creating a sequence, for example, that you're going to get the same outcome every time you're using them, rather than using your nuggets or your chips or irregular shapes, or a graduated strand, because then you would be sort of struggling with getting the same pattern, the same sequence. They're a lovely deep colour, and then we go through to those sort of lavender amethysts as well. It's from Brazil. Now, the reason I want to mention the origin for you is because when you've got a Brazilian amethyst, normally in brackets after it, there'll be an H. And what that means is that it is heat treated. And the majority of your Brazilian amethyst is, in fact, heat treated. In fact, the GIA believe that the majority of the amethyst out there in the market, if it's not from an accredited jeweller, is probably fake. There is so much fake amethyst out there. Fake amethyst, fake amber are probably the most popular faked gemstones out there. And when you've got natural unenhanced amethyst, we're kind of taking it for granted that it's always going to be natural, it's always going to be as beautiful as this in its saturation and its tone, it's always going to be as glossy as this. Absolutely not. One of the reasons for heat treating amethyst is to eliminate inclusions, silks, jardins, to get uniformity of colour, because of course it's a naturally occurring beautiful quartz. Now these are 4mm rounds, which means that they've got a really decent sized drill hole actually. Now normally if you're thinking about a 4mm gemstone, you're going to think about it having a tiny, tiny drill hole. You think about all the different mediums. When we first started 7 years ago, there was only two different types of medium that you could have going through your gemstones. That was your jewellery elastic and your beading thread, and that was your lot. We then progressed to your wires, and over the last 7 years, you've had your Eslon, your Ceylon, your Kumihimo, your Paracord. You've had your, so many different mediums. And what's lovely about it is that even our smaller gemstones have a decent sized drill hole to be able to accommodate all those different mediums now, don't they? Which opens up a whole different scope of being able to use our gemstones, isn't it?
It broadens your horizons much more, you know.
The thing is, when you want to get something that's going to give you a very solid design, a very solid pattern, a continuation, symmetrical design as well, it is difficult, isn't it? If you're finding that it's why a lot of people have gone, do you know what, seed beads do that for me. They do that symmetrical, they do that parallel design, they do that symmetry in the design. But when you can just throw in a bit of a curveball for your amethysts and your genuine gemstones, really lovely. Loving those different saturations of colour. Really loving it. 30 carats, 4mm, 38cm strand, and you're looking at £11.95 at the moment. At the moment. We won't be stopping there for you. 0800 644 655, the number that you need to be dialing. Hi Mary, hi Lisa, hi Anonymous Collectors. Hello those of you on the phone lines, pushing your button ones. £6.95 for natural unenhanced amethyst, the gemstone of love. Beautiful gemstone as well. February's birthstone, of course, for those of you who are February babies. Happy, happy days. £6.95. Very usable as well, aren't they?
Yeah, perfect. Perfect for, as you say, you can use these in conjunction with your seed beads and things.
It's that mixed medium, isn't it?
Or you could again make a beady bead with them and then sort of make them bigger and make them more of a showpiece.
And the lovely thing is that you've got those different shades, the different tone of amethyst. So that beady bead is going to encompass a whole host of gorgeous sort of rays in tones, isn't it? Really lovely. £6.95, and it's natural. And the thing about this is, get your certificate of authenticity. Now, you can pay 25p extra for your certificate of authenticity from us here at JM, or you can go onto the website. Once you've bought it, pop your code in to the system, and then of course you'll be able to print off your own certificate of authenticity. But if you want one from us, it's going to be 25p. The wonderful thing about that is that you can just photocopy that and give that to your customers so that they know that in their piece of jewellery is genuine, natural and enhanced amethyst. They've got that security, they've got that, that level of risk-free buying, not just from us, but from our guest designers and from those who are at home who are designers as well, which is lovely. It's a nice bit of peace of mind. Hello Joy, hello Lynn, hello Mandy Multi-Buying, hello Mary in the West Midlands, Anonymous Collectors, thank you so much for joining. If you do want to get a hold of the Swarovski and the black agates, a couple of messages have come in to Tom in the gallery about what's the bracelet that Ray's wearing. It's the Swarovski and the black agate bundle that we did for you. Do make sure that you are jumping in, pressing your button ones, and just, yeah, definitely. This is from Anne. Hi, graphics. Oh, no. I would love to be Pegasus, but probably be a fairy elephant. Great show, everyone. Anne. Oh, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Kerry's now just trying to change her ideas, and she now wants to be a fairy godmother. Hi girls, the system glitch last week made my order very large, ordering the same thing more than once, up to 4 times, lol. Well, I'm glad you can lol. That's very good. That's very good of you to lol. If I was lolling, I wouldn't be like, well done. It was very, very kind of you to feel that way. I hope we sorted it out for you, my darling. Well, Evelyn, so many smashing things to get tonight. I can't make up my mind. Better get almost everything. Why not, with a 30-day money-back guarantee? And Em says, Ray, what a lovely present. Oh, that's very kind. I enjoy the banter, and you make me chuckle with some of the funny things you hashtag just saying. Love that, love it. Thank you so much, really, really kind. Somebody knows me well with my hashtags. That's lovely text messages. Thank you very, very much for coming in. And again, we'd love to give you a bit of a recap, if we may, for those of you who have messaged in about the Swarovski. So let's show them to you. So we start, let's do the Swarovski, let's do the agate, shall we? Let's try and load it, shall we? 38 centimetres on an 8mm faceted black agate, all from Brazil for you, and then a Swarovski charm, 1995. Gotta be said, it is absolutely beautiful. High-end luxury, really, really lovely. Now I'm just going to show you what Emily, of course, has made for us, so you can see. Now the charm on its own is normally just shy of £17 on its own. Just shy of £17 on its own, the Swarovski charm. And yet then you are getting an entire strand of genuine faceted black agate for an incredible reduction. Multi-buying going on here as well. It does look lovely as a double strand bracelet, it really does. Then we had another launch for you tonight as well. And this was for white shell pearls. That wasn't the launch, but this charm was most definitely a launch for you. This is the Shooting Star Swarovski. Again, normally just shy of £17 to buy this Shooting Star blues and golds. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course the strand of your white shell pearls in a 6mm. £19.95 on your screen. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Let's do our busy bees. And of course our 100 solid sterling silver jump rings. 5 beautiful solid sterling silver bee charms, 100 jump rings. If you can multi-buy, please do, if you want to get more of the jump rings so you've got a full bracelet. But what I will say is it looks so expensive, doesn't it just? Looks so expensive. Oh, my goodness me. Hi, Wilhelmina. Hi, collectors in Gwynedd and Merseyside. Sally Lynn, collectors in County Durham. Well done, Dawn in Cheshire, anonymous collectors. Again, all coming in. This is the 3rd time round that we've recapped it. There's only a few left. Please do make sure that you are checking out. Yeah, of course we can, my lovely. Yeah, let's go through. Yeah, we had 3 Swarovski Journey pendants and 3 solid sterling silver chains for you earlier as well. Now, ridiculously, the price equates to the chain and 1 pendant being just under £8, which is amazing. 3 different chains, 2 similar chains, and then of course 1 different one. 3 Journey Swarovski pendants, and they're all there for you at £21.95. Listen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for your lovely messages as well. I am going to ferry over to see fabulous Katie Reid, who had kept us fabulous company for 2 nights in a row, and she's back with you on Friday.
No, Sunday.
Sunday, not Friday.
Not Friday,
Oh, I miss out, that means.
Yeah.
I'm back with you on Friday night. Looking forward to having your company then. Friday late show and Saturday mid show with me this weekend. And then I'm going away on Sunday. Because it's half term in Wales next week. So what have you got your kits for on Sunday? Have you got them already?
I have got them, yes. Blue.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
I think it might be you and Lucy on Sunday night. That'll be fabulous. Lovely Lucy. Listen, thank you to you for joining us tonight. Thank you to Tom for doing a dirty double, and of course to the team tonight, and to you for joining us. I do hope you love your purchases tonight. It's been a fabulous day. What a fabulous, fabulous theme. We've really, really enjoyed it, and we hope that you have too. Don't forget, tomorrow on the mid show, you've got the second parts of the dragon kit coming up. Do make sure you stay tuned for that tomorrow if you missed out today. And we will see you on Friday for the late show. She'll see you Sunday.
Bye.
To the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www